just because you want to look good. No justice for Mohbad. The answer is no. But he did everything that he did on this app selflessly. The only problem the general public have with this man is that he's very peace-driven and he's very solution-focused. Because once something is happening, he's very quick. Attack a bike. He's very, very peace-seeking, literally. Go from peace. Even when you hear him abusing God, you'll be wondering, yet his image is being dented, and we're all sitting back and we're watching it happen to him. Again, he's not your brother, right? He's not your husband. He's not your son. So it's okay to actually sit back and watch his image being tarnished. But the thing is that if you don't stand for something on this social media, you will fall for anything. And that's why some of us have decided that we'll use our platforms, regardless of how small it is. Even if we have just 5 people watching us, we'll use our platform to advocate for him, for his voice to be heard. Ask the right questions. Kiññg Whtie Oda, Kiññg Whtie, ask the right question. Kiññg Whtie is she, Tikofida. Ole ni Kiññg Whtie is a thief. Owo wo lo ji, báwo lo ṣe jí. Owo wo le donate to say account Kiññg Whtie to for any accountability for, because before you call somebody a thief, maybe you've donated money into the account, they are not giving accounts for it, they are not talking about it, they are only giving you the amount they feel like giving you, and that's it. Or that account, see, what that you go je. Our networking Whtie to you like barrel. Can you guys still hear me? So what will I just say account Kiññg Whtie to Koje, because if that about evidence, our go for our will come out here and we'll call him out on his bullshit. So what donation has been made into this man's account? To Koje to give account for to Fidiuli, to download TikTok Lenny. So these are the questions that we're asking, and these are the questions we need answers for. No man is a saint. Nobody is a saint. We've all made one mistake or the other when it comes to justice for Mohbad. But this damaging, shows that we do, these words that we say, like, imagine a teacher emotional coming on message platform and just literally throwing him under the bus, like throwing him under the bus. Like, for me, when I was listening to it, I could swear that Karimo spoke to Mohbad or Adura only for me to then hear directly from Adura and anybody sorrow. And Mercy confirming also Mohbad has not spoken to Karimo. So where did that narrative come from? Where did that conversation come from? I think it's just basically the fact that Karimo would have preferred for Kiññg Whtie to come on her own platform to address that, rather than going on Mercy's platform. Because everything that Kiññg Whtie said on Mercy's platform yesterday, if he had said it on Karimo's platform, I don't think there will be a problem.
I'm sorry, George, to sorry, come in Karimo ma o jẹ́ ní tó máa ń bá Adura sọ̀rọ̀ bó ṣe present ẹ̀ lórí platform lánàá. Ṣé ọmọ yẹn máa sọ pé ta ni Mommy J? Tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé Kiññg Whtie Mommy J náà máa ń pe Karimo, ọ̀ kì í sọ pé Karimo Mommy J. Ṣé ọmọ yẹn ṣó máa sound bí ẹni pé kò gbọ́ rí létí ẹ̀? Ṣó máa sound strange? So irọ́ bèbí yẹn pọ̀ Kiññg Whtie ẹ̀yin ní ká ẹjọ́ mi ìfẹ́ ní gbogbo ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ tán.
So now we are taking questions. Mercy, you get everything you want to talk to Kiññg Whtie. I like our panel.
Good morning. Somebody just wrote in the comment section one of the things. They said the reason they don't like they have second opinion about Kiññg Whtie is because of Karimo's factor. They notice that he's always so tolerant of despite of any Okmari languages. So okay. I believe what that person wants to say is every time Karimo is doing a shit, Eti were too soft on Karimo Jew. And what was the reason for that? At least we call out to order.
Yes, Kiññg Whtie, down question here.
Okay, Kiññg Whtie lay down question here. Any suru kin sọ̀rọ̀. Ká bá fi pé torí mo ti gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn náà tẹ́lẹ̀ mi mo tó sọ I am Kiññg Kosha. tá bá fi pé Kiññg Whtie máa ń soft tí wọ́n bá attack wọn example èyí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá look at the way the lady was treating him throwing him under the bus. Kiññg Whtie dákẹ́ síbẹ̀ ara mi ń gbóná ṣebí ọ̀rọ̀ Kiññg Whtie nìyẹn if not for you abẹ́fẹ́ yesterday Kiññg Whtie ó possible Kiññg Whtie ni pé a máa sọ yẹn ẹ jẹ́ ká skip bẹ̀ yẹn very much possible so tí Kiññg Whtie bá lè sọ̀rọ̀ ara ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ tí ìpè kó sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rọ̀ bọ́ọ̀lù ṣe ẹ má bínú o pé mo dáhùn sí yẹn o mo kọ̀ pé mo ti máa ń gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn ti pẹ́ pé they are always sounding that ó máa ń hate and abetting Kiññg Karimo. I think that is who he is. Please, you can come in. I'm sorry. You can come in, you can continue.
Yeah, Kiññg Whtie, sorry. Thank you for that message. That's very on point. Yeah, Kiññg Whtie. Ṣé fẹ́ pàtẹ́ wọn ni? Yeah, ẹ dáhùn sí ìbéèrè. Ṣé fẹ́ pàtẹ́ wọn fún that was very that's a very good one to like use as an example. So ẹ jẹ́ kí n béèrè question. Wọ́n ní kí ló dé tẹ ìṣe ń bá Karimo ṣe pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tí Karimo ṣe sí Ọmọ́wùnmí àti Liam? How come ẹ̀yin ń bá ṣe? And that's why people think Kiññg Whtie yìí alábọ̀dé ni. Kí ló dé tó ṣe máa bá ọmọ Karimo ṣe? Ẹni tó ń ṣépè fún Liam, ẹni tó ń ṣépè fún Ọmọ́wùnmí. Yeah.
Ẹ ṣe rí èmi jẹ́ ọ̀kan tó yẹ pé mo máa ń ro àròjinlẹ̀ ṣe understand and reason tí mo fi máa ń ro àròjinlẹ̀ ni pé tẹ́ bá wo most àwọn ìwà míì tá bá wò ńgbà míì tó yẹ kí Ọlọ́run pa wá àbí kó ṣe kankan fún wa tó fi máa ń fún wa ní àti dáríjì wá kò ń ṣe pé bóyá deserve mi ò sọ pé bóyá mo jọ́lọ́run àbí ọ̀kan ṣe understand a rí pé ó máa ń fún wa ní àyè kí ló dé tó fi máa ń fún wa ní àyè ni pé ó wò pé àsìkò tá wà lọ́wọ́ yìí àsìkò tó le tó gbọ́dọ̀ le tó bá yá gbogbo nǹkan sì máa di ẹ̀rọ imagine pé ní gbogbo ìgbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin family or no family lóòótọ́ ẹni tí wọ́n bá nà ní kọ́nà tó bá wá síta tó wá ń pariwo ara ń ro mí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn ayé máa rí ẹni yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bí aláṣejù ànẹ́mí tẹ̀lé ń wò mí mi ò kí ń ṣe alábòsí mo dẹ̀ understand dáadáa ṣe rí gbogbo ìgbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ mọ́mí J àtàbúrò wọn ṣẹlẹ̀ èmi ni mo wà láàrin wọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí bàbá mi ò dúró bí ẹ̀gbọ́n àbí kíní mo act bí bàbá anẹ́kọ̀ọ́ imagine pé tó bá jẹ́ pé èmi ni mo wá bí àwọn méjèèjì tí wàhálà bá ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin wọn a mọ̀ pé a máa lọ́mọ líle àdẹ́nà ọmọ tó soft bọ́ bàbá tó bá wá tó bá ní ọpọlọ á fi ọpọlọ ṣe ni mi ò ní sọ pé mo ilé ìtòrò ti ṣe nǹkan tó ti burú jù mo tádà nǹkan tó lè fà á tí mo fi excuse wọn pátápátá ń gbà yẹn tó dùn mí jù ni pé mama blessing ẹ máa gbé Liam sin nígbà tí mo gbọ́ bẹ̀ yẹn mo dissociate ara mi pátápátá òun ló fi fà á tá a fi sọ̀rọ̀ tó fi wá jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ àdúrà tó wá padà ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí òun ni a ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fi wá relate because gbogbo ìgbà tí wàhálà ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin àwọn àti Ọmọ́wùnmí èmi ni mo máa ń pẹ̀tù sí wọn nú ìgbà tó dé stage kan gan tí kinní yẹn le tí Ọmọ́wùnmí tún ti kọ̀ tó pè mí pé Kiññg Whtie mo mọ̀ pé ìyàwó yín ni mọ́mí J ẹ bá sọ̀rọ̀ lórí àwọn kan báyìí bí ọ̀kan ṣe rí èèyàn tó bá ta iyì fún yàn tẹ́tí wo pé ẹni yóò lè gbọ́ tẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ wá bá ẹni yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ tó dẹ̀ pọ́n yín lé ní tèmi o kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ni yẹn lè ṣe even tí n bá yẹ̀ fún tí n bá sá fún inú mi á sì máa ro orí ọjọ́ kan tó ṣe yẹn pé ó gbọ́ sí mi lẹ́nu mo dẹ̀ pé hello sister mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ jèbùrẹ́ kẹ́ ṣe báyìí wọ́n dẹ̀ listing pé Kiññg Whtie ó jẹ́ yẹn ni o tí ò bá ṣe yẹn láyé mo dẹ̀ bá wọn ṣètò ẹ̀ ní ìgbà yẹn a máa ń wá ọ̀rẹ́kùnrin náà wọ́tàkọ́tà wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣàdúrà fún Ọmọ́wùnmí mo dẹ̀ ṣètò wọn ṣe understand ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àwọn kan wà tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti ń feed lórí wàhálà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tó yẹ pé àwọn gangan náà ló ń bu petrol sí kinní tó fi di wàhálà èmi dẹ̀ understand game yẹn gbogbo ẹ̀ yé mi nígbà yẹn mi ò ní sọ pé yàn tó mi under divorce ni wàá rojọ́ pa ọ́ dáadáa tó bá ṣe màá sọ èyí tó bá ṣe tí ò dáa màá sọ. kò ṣe pé èèyàn fi ń wọ̀ rẹ̀ ẹni sùúrù náà mo rí kọ̀ọ̀kan ni so kò ṣe pé èèyàn fi ń wá ọ̀rẹ́ àbí nǹkan kan kí ni mo fi ń wá ní ìrẹ́pọ̀ nígbà yẹn a dẹ̀ sẹ́tù kínní yẹn nígbà tí mo sẹ́tù ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó máa yí dẹ́ gbéra ó dẹ̀ lọ pé Kiññg lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ bá mi sọ pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí bàbá ṣe fún ọmọ yìí mo ń lọ sí UN United Nations mo ń lọ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ bóyá CNN àbí ọkọ̀ ṣá ọmọ mi gbọ́dọ̀ nǹkan tó bàbá fẹ́ ṣe fọ́mọ mi kò ṣe nǹkan tí mo láìtó ọ̀ndẹ̀ gbéra lórí fóònù lájọ wa gbogbo orí yẹn lèmi ń wò àtàwọn nǹkan míì pé èèyàn
ẹ̀dá orúkọ ẹ̀ ta ni wọ́n dẹ̀ gbéra ta lẹni tó gbéra lọ sí
mọ́mí J dẹ̀ gbéra wọ́n dẹ̀ drive lọ sí ibẹ̀ yẹn láti lọ ṣe gbogbo bọ́yẹ débẹ̀ gan láàárọ̀ kùtùkùtù Kiññg mo ti débẹ̀ o inú mi wá dùn pé ìjà tí mo ṣe parí ní àná tẹ́ni dẹ̀ ti take action lẹ́ni definitely ẹni like àbúrò ẹ̀ mi ò ní gbà kí wàhálà ṣẹlẹ̀ nǹkan tí role tí mo play tí mo rí ní gbogbo ìgbà yẹn tí mo fi stick pé èèyàn tó lè ṣoore báyìí ànígbà tí wàhálà máa wá ṣẹlẹ̀ tí bàbá jáde ńgbà yẹn tí wọ́n ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé ó ṣe báyìí fọmọ àwọn òun làwọn náà wá fi jáde pé ọmọ yín tẹ̀tí ẹ̀ pariwo yìí gan ṣé kó infection ran àbúrò tiwa náà ni ṣé mọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ń gbà mí èèyàn máa ń sọ kó tó mọ̀ kó òun ṣe mistake èmi náà dẹ̀ ti pé ọmọ mi àwọn èèyàn ló wá kó sí wọn nínú gbà yẹn sorry ẹ má bínú àwọn èèyàn nígbà táwọn èèyàn wá kó sọ́mọ mi nínú ní gbogbo ìgbà yẹn pé o gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe disclaimer èmi dẹ̀ put call through pé please jẹ́ kí kinní die naturally kí ó má fa wàhálà wọ́n dẹ̀ ń pè mí pé ẹ sọ fún mi kó má ṣe báyìí ẹ má jẹ́ kó show mi síta ẹ má mo dẹ̀ bẹ̀bẹ̀ gbà by the end of the day kíní yẹn lọ síta kíní yẹn ló dùn èmi náà tí mo fi wò pé mi ò ní padà lẹ́yìn arábìnrin gbogbo nǹkan tó wá ń ṣe nígbà yẹn èmi ni mo máa wá ń pẹ̀tù sí wọn nípa kí ló dé kò yẹ kẹ́ ṣe báyìí náà kò yẹ kó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ a máa jà ìgbà tó yá ó dọ̀rọ̀ pan block ara wa àtúnṣe ra wálẹ̀ tí anything bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ má rí àtò ẹ fọmọ́ mi sílẹ̀ ẹ mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni ó gbọ́dọ̀ jà fọ́pọ ẹ̀ máa tún máa pẹ̀tù so àwọn role tí mo play nígbà yẹn nìyẹn ó ṣe pé bóyá pé ìgbà tó ń bọ́ mọ́ mi jà tí mo dẹ̀ rí kinní kan mo dẹ̀ ń sọ fún wa I'm only loyal to God and Mohbad so anything tó bá wà mo ń protect tí n bá gbèjà tí n bá wà pẹ̀lú mọ́mí J tí mò ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ kí iná yẹn kó má bàa pọ̀ lórí àbúrò ẹ̀ ni gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó wá padà ń dín ńláńlá tó ń jáde táwọn tó ń lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn tí bàbá wá ń sọ jáde yẹn ìgbà tá àjọ símọ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Liam òun làyè yẹn fi ṣí sílẹ̀ kó tó wá di pé ọ̀rọ̀ àdúrà wá padà unite wa but ó máa wá ń yà mí lẹ́nu táwọn èèyàn bá ní Kiññg ló ń fún ní information ọ̀rọ̀ kíní kan mo máa rẹ́rìn-ín wọ́n sọ débi pé wọ́n ní àdírẹ́sì ilé kò ní bàjẹ́ èmi ni mo filẹ̀ mo wá ń sọ pé ṣé mo lọ́lẹ̀ kò ní bàjẹ́ rí ni àbí mo mọ bí tí kò so a lot of things táwọn èèyàn máa kàn fi parọ́ mọ́ mi ẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ́ páwọn ọ̀tá pọ̀ àwọn náà máa establish lórí platform wọn àwọn èèyàn máa wò mí bí èèyàn tó bad and mo ń sọ life lórí life pé kí mọ́mí J jáde tí n bá ever fún wọn ní information òun mi rí àbí mo ṣe nǹkan ṣe bá ń jà lọ́wọ́ báyìí wọn gbọ́dọ̀ bò mí kán wá sọ fún mi pé èmi ni mò ń fáwọn ní information gbogbo àwọn tó accuse mi tán bù mí yìí kí wọ́n lè gbọ́ dáadáa òun ni mò ń sọ frankly yìí ni mò ń sọ lórí life yìí pé kán wá sọ pé mo pa wọ́n rí mo ṣèké Wùnmí abẹ́nitẹ̀n a máa tún jà gan ni pé pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ṣe fún yín ẹ tún ṣe ń ṣe báyìí màá ní mi ò ní ọmọ mi àti Liam lẹ̀ kó tó wá di pé ogun wọn wá ṣe síta ọgbọ̀n kí n tó ní àti mọ́ mi àti kíní o mo tiẹ̀ yọwọ́ mi kí ló fà ìgbà tán ní Kiññg must go mo á rò pé Kiññg must go ṣé dìbò yan mí ni àbí ẹ̀ ń san sálárì fún mi àbó ní nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ fún mi mò ń lo strength mi mò ń lo ẹ̀mí mi mò ń lo brand mi láti defend èèyàn ẹ wá ń sọ pé Kiññg must go pẹ̀lú àìsàn àìwo òun ni mo yọ ìgbà tó ẹ mọ nǹkan tó wá dùn mí jù ó fi ẹ̀mí ọmọ mi wéwu àti Liam ó fi sí danger wọn á rò pé àkóbá lélẹ́yìí bàbá jáde bàbá ní tí nǹkan kan bá ṣàdúrà ẹ̀ mú Kiññg àwọn eléyìí náà tún jáde tí nǹkan kan bá ṣe kíní mo wò pé ọ̀rọ̀ náà má jẹ́ kí èèyàn tẹ́ pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí èèyàn ṣe yìí irú ẹ̀mú ìrora dìklẹ̀ ní public pé láti èní lọ mi ò sí nǹkan kò sí nǹkan tó pa èmi àti ọmọ mi pọ̀ mọ́ mi ò dẹ̀ ní anything kò ní ìdípàjọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ wọn bóyá tí n bá stop ẹ̀ wọn ò ní lè máa fò lè lọ mí tàbí kán máa fi wà kú wa sọ pé èmi ni mo lọ sọ so that's the reason I dissociate myself from ọmọ mi ṣe understand. So
okay then the direct question kan lọ́wọ́ yín so ṣé ẹ lè confirm nísìn fún gbogbo public 471 tó wọ̀n yín àti 1001 tó wà ní FYP that at any point in time tí Karimo tó ń ṣépè fún ọ̀tá Liam àti ọ̀tá Wunmi ever at any point fún ní any form of support behind or lójú behind closed door or níta gbangba and that you have always condemned the act and tried to advocate for peace within their family. Can you please confirm that?
Fún tani yẹn, tani support fún tani.
So now, mo fẹ́ kẹ́ confirm nǹkankan. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n fi bèrè question. So gbogbo ìgbà tí Karimo tó ń ṣépè fún ọ̀tá Ọmọ́wùnmí àti ọ̀tá Liam. Position wo lẹ́yìn dúró sí ṣe dúró sí position pé ọ̀rẹ́ mi yìí ní Karimo kò sí nǹkan tó kọ́ mi àbí ẹ̀ ń bá Karimo sọ̀rọ̀ àbẹ́ ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ àbí ẹ̀ kọ̀ cut off from Karimo pé mi ìfẹ́ wà like kí ni what did we give it back to
mo kọ níwájú Ọlọ́run àtìyàn mo kọ cut off lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Liam gbà yẹn nígbà tí mo gbọ́ wọn máa gbé Liam sí mo cut off street.
Okay.
Mo cut.
Network yìí gba ìtúsílẹ̀ kẹ.
Nany relationship kankan nany relationship mo cut off straight.
Okay.
Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Liam. Nǹkan tó dẹ̀ fa ìjà ni pé wọ́n ń gbé àwọn ọmọ tèmi ṣépè Kiññg Whtie ò sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ èmi wá sọ̀rọ̀ Liam ó wá ń bínú pé ṣé ọmọjọmọ lọ ni mo ní mi ò gbọ́ tíbi tó ti gbọ́mọ ń ṣépè ọ̀nà màmá síta gbọ́mọ àwọn ṣépè. So ìyẹn ni mo wò pé àti Liam ní fídíò yẹn lèmi gbọ́ mi ò dẹ̀ rí yẹn so láti gbà yẹn lọ adẹ̀ block ara wa olúkálukú dẹ̀ dissociate kúrò lára sí ọmọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn.
Okay, ẹ ṣé. So ọ̀rọ̀ kan wà tí ẹ sọ earlier wá ẹ̀ ń tẹ̀ ń ṣe tẹ̀ ń clear Tinúkẹ́ nígbà tí ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ọ̀rọ̀ kan wà tẹ̀ sọ nípa pé ìgbà tí Karimo tó bọ́ta tó sọ̀rọ̀ kínní Mohbad fún Wunmi ní infection and all that Wunmi wá ṣe disclaimer tó fi di wàhálà tó fi di iṣu àtàyànyàn nǹkan kan tẹ́ mention nígbà yẹn ni pé ẹ̀yin ẹ try láti bá Wunmi sọ̀rọ̀ pé kó má ṣe disclaimer because ẹ feel pé ẹ foresee pé ó máa di wàhálà tó dà yìí and all of that. Báwo lẹ ṣe feel pé Ọmọ́wùnmí ò bá ṣe handle situation yẹn? Because for me personally, I didn't see a better way. Of course, mo mọ̀ pé at that point, from that point, nìkan escalate tó fi di bó ṣe dà yìí nsìn. But báwo, what advice gangan lẹ́yìn fún Ọmọ́wùnmí pé kó fi handle situation yẹn?
Ṣe rí nǹkan tí bàbá ti sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Ọmọ́wùnmí, ó ti pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ.
Don't worry about it. Mo ti block it straight.
Ó ti pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ sẹ́yìn gbà yẹn. So èmi wò pé irú ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ tó ń jà fún ní gbogbo gbà yẹn tó lè lọ United Nations tó lè ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì wá tó bá wá sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn láti fi gbèjẹ́ tó jẹ́ pé mistake ó yẹ kó lè handle situation yẹn ní kọ̀kọ̀ ká lè settle ẹ̀ because irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn èmi ti rí nǹkan tó máa padà fẹ́ dà ọmọ ẹni ẹ jẹ́ nǹkan míì wà ẹ jẹ́ ká jẹ́ kó kú ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ò bá ti lọ kò bá má di nǹkan tó dín ńlá báyìí lé ní so nǹkan tèmi rí ń gbà yẹn nìyẹn tí mo fi sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn pé kò bá ti jẹ́ kó die naturally pé kò bá má ṣe disclaimer.
Okay ẹ ṣe while since tó yẹ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe feel nìyẹn mo sure pé most of others they also feel a different way so again the deal is done nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ó ti lọ. Now I don't know, panelists, do you guys have any question before we go into this whole Adura phone and everything happening right now? Shay, anybody, any question? I me mute. Mercy, Osha, say no, everybody. Ashake, anybody, any question for Kiññg Whtie?
Abefe, let me quickly say good morning, everybody. And nǹkan tí mo ṣe máa sọ nǹkan lórí ọ̀rọ̀ kí ló pa yín lẹ́rìn. Mo ń bínú sí yín seriously tẹ wá jẹ gbẹgbẹ. Ó yà yín lẹ́nu pa gbóhùn mi pé mo wà bí you're sure tàbí. Abefe is because of you Anosha. Ni mo ṣe máa have an opinion and comment on this thing. You know, I won't get involved. I think a lot of us are missing some points. From the beginning of this justice for Mohbad, what did we all came out to do? I'm coming, baby. What did we all came out to do? We all came out for a boy that sadly passed away in the most very sad way because he did not have a voice. Because he did not have a voice. We all came out to fight for a man. Let me address him properly. Because he died at the age of 26 years old. A 26 years old boy is a man. That's a full-grown adult. A man, a married man, a family man, a father, a child to his mom. A talented artist. Someone that is struggling to be heard. He used his talent. But still, we didn't hear him. He said a lot in all his songs. We still did not hear him. Because we were not listening. He did not have a voice. And gradually, because we missed and refused to listen to him. And we all gathered together and said, we don't want this to happen anymore. One of us that started this journey, this movement, maybe he had a little bit of sleep. What are we doing again now? Refusing to listen to King White, and he is dying inside bit by bit. We are doing the same thing, double standard. However you want to quote it, bullying. You cannot stand up to say you're fighting the bullies, you're going out there to have a voice, you're supporting someone that was bullied to death, and you are standing on the left side doing exactly the same thing to another person. It is hypocrisy for me. I'm sorry. You are not listening to this man. Mohbad had no voice. He couldn't even express himself very well. He did it through his music. We refused to listen. King White but his heart meant well. And we refuse to see that. Because we want him to choose a certain loyalty. Tebade jua bebe si soke nigba ogba ibi kan náà ló máa fi lélẹ̀. You're refusing to understand that this person, this is his own character. Oni mo wa foni wa ló ń jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ jọ̀rẹ́. Ó lè jọ 6 lójú tiẹ̀ kó jọ 9 lójú King White. Àgbékalẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ni ò dáa. But ṣé ọkàn ẹ̀ dáa? Bí wọ́n ṣe máa hate ẹni kọ́ lòun ṣe máa hate ẹni. Tí 3 bá ṣe o lè má bá 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. King White ṣì máa bá 11, 12, 13 sọ̀rọ̀. Ó ṣì máa bá ṣe. Ìwà tọ́lọ́run dá mọ́ ni bá a ṣe bí ni kò mọ́ láìda. So if you can accept Mohbad for who he was and understand that that guy had no voice, títí tó fi kú díẹ̀ bullying lẹ́ni, he came out, he was screaming, if anything happened to me, hold this person responsible. Oh, they're beating me. Nobody, even the authority, the police did not honor his petition when he was alive. Nobody listened. We all heard the music, we all vibed to it, we were all dancing, but we were not listening to the lyrics. We are doing the same thing. I just want to call our attention to it. That everyday bullying, paalo ni paalo la, wọ́n ní bójú ọ̀hún ò bá fọ́ ràbàràbà ló máa padà wò. Because he's a quiet man, because he doesn't know how to speak properly like you and I. Tó bá gbé wá fẹ́mi sìn, èmi hot, èmi ìlàlàáfíà mo manage ara mi ni. Màá sáré fún ẹ pàpàpàpàpà, mo lè gbé double decker, mo lè gbé K47 wá sí pillow fight. King Whtie máa gbómi wá sí pillow fight. Ẹ̀dá tá a dá ni kò mọ́ láìda. Bá a ṣe dá é kọ́ la ṣe dá bí. You can easily inherit anybody's enemy. King Whtie a lè má dà bẹ́ẹ̀. And we all left the focus, justice for Mohbad, which is fine. A lot of people are interested in the family feud. I'm not. But you're failing to forget something. These people are family, no matter what. You can choose to hate this person because of Wunmi. You can choose to not speak to this person or see this person because of Wunmi. What if Wunmi from Are padà bá ẹni yẹn ṣe? Kí lẹ máa ṣe sí? I once asked you all a question. Liam, ọmọ gbogbo wa ni. Èèyàn kan ló máa ń bímọ, igbe èèyàn kan ló máa ń wò. Tí Liam bá pé 16, tó bá pé 18, tó bá pé 21, á dàgbà ju bàbá ẹ̀ lọ lórúkọ Jésù. Tẹ́ ẹ bá rí Liam pẹ̀lú Josi tó bá dọ̀bálẹ̀ tó bá kí as a grandfather, ṣé ẹ máa kọ̀ lọ́mọ ẹ máa lẹ́yìn jà fún mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń jà fún lọ́jọ́ tòní ni. Mo fẹ́ mọ̀ pò tẹ́yìn abiyamọ fẹ́ dúró sí. Ọkọ̀ ìkúlòkú rè bá bọ ọmọ ló lọ́mọ. Ẹ máa jà kẹ́ ẹ máa fàyè lẹ̀ díẹ̀. Ẹ máa padà sẹ́yìn díẹ̀. No matter what. Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ kọ́ Liam pé ẹ bá ṣe máa bẹ fẹ́ fi Wùmí lẹ̀ wípé after gbogbo nǹkan tí Josi ṣe fún ẹ yìí, ó sì jẹ́ kí Liam kó dọ́kọ́ kí, ó jẹ́ kó rí gbígbíní kan tó bá dọjọ́ iwájú tó bá dàgbà tó bá decide láti kí Josi pé Josi grandpa ẹ káàárọ̀. Kí ni ẹ fẹ́ ṣe? Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀bá ṣe mọ́? Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ pe Liam náà ní betrayer ni? Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ ní kò dáa ni? Ẹ lè ní béjò ṣe gùn tó lẹ ṣe máa dáná sun ẹ jólè. Ẹ padà sẹ́yìn díẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ wo gbogbo ọjọ́ tí King Whtie fi ṣe dúró. Tí ò bá lágbèkalẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀, tí ò bá mọ̀rọ̀ sọ, ẹ jà bẹ́ẹ̀ fún pé wà ẹ̀ bá ṣe dà. Ẹ jà bẹ́ẹ̀ fún pé wà ẹ̀ bá ṣe dà. Ó fi ṣàwọn ẹ̀kọ́ ó ṣàmíùtì. Ṣé ẹjọ́ ẹ máa.
Mo fẹ́ sáré chip in nǹkan kan because mo rí comment, má bínú pé mo interrupt ìyá mi, jọ̀ọ́ má bínú. A lot of people, we fight blindly, we support blindly, and you've got to understand one thing, that based on what Asake is talking about, to be honest with you, how many of you tí Wùmí bá mo ti sọ statement yìí wọ́n mo ti sọ Abẹ́fẹ́ náà ti sọ, tí Wùmí bá decide àti parí ìjà pẹ̀lú Josi lẹ́ni yìí, ẹjọ́ ìwọ́nú yín gangan ló lè sọ pé kò yẹ kó ṣe. Àwọn kan dìídì sọ pé wọ́n máa drag Wùmí náà fúnra rẹ̀. Kódà you come back to your.
That means
continue wọnú.
That means wípé you guys are letting your emotions run over you. You're letting your emotions run over you. Take a step back, a little tiny bit. Think about it. If you ruin this family, because we're listening, see King Whtie a little bit this morning. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ kan gbogbo yín ò understand gbọ́ bẹ̀ yẹn dáadáa because mo ń ka comment section. Ó ní òun pẹ̀tù sí nínú tóun bá jẹ́ bàbá fọmọ méjèèjì ńkọ́. Ó ní ṣòwò á ní káàárín wọn bàjẹ́ ráúráú ni àbó wọn á ní kán má ṣe mọ́. Ó lóun wá ń pẹ̀tù sí kan nínú. Ó nígbà tó wá débi gbọ́mọ sí òun ò gbọ́mọ sí, ó lóun sún mẹ́yìn òun ò bá ṣe mọ́ rárá. Ó ní bọ̀ tó Wùmí ṣẹgbọ́ Wùmí pé òun pé kóun tún lọ ṣe báyìí. Ó lóun dẹ̀ pé torí ta ló fi ṣe? torí Wùmí ó padà síbi tí ò fẹ́ lọ ó wá lọ bẹ́ni yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ ó lẹ́ni yẹn wá dìde ńjọ́ kejì ó ló lọ ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe ó ló ń wá wò wípé a jẹ́ pé bóyá ìjà orí ahọ́n ni àbí kò dénú tẹ bá wá fà tá a bá lókun ọmọ ìyá já tí ò bá já láàrin àwọn méjèèjì nǹkan kí lè fẹ́ ṣe kí lè fẹ́ bọ́lọ́run fà aṣòro ṣe bí tọ́lọ́run ọba mi ò lọ́wọ́ sí adùn ṣe bí tẹ́lẹ́dùmarè ń bẹ lẹ́yìn kálukú ẹ máa ṣe sùúrù kẹ máa fà padà sẹ́yìn díẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ bá lọ wájú ẹ try kẹ ẹ gbẹ́sẹ̀ kan padà sẹ́yìn kẹ ẹ wo tọjọ́ ọ̀la torí gbogbo wa bá a ṣe wà àmọ́ next second àmọ́ next hour àti ìmọ̀ ìpinnu Liam fún ara ẹ má máa jàjàdíjú pátápátá kẹ ẹ ní gbogbo ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́ kó fọ́ lójú torí tó bá kan kàráǹgídá tó bá ní kọ́ lọ mú bàbá ọmọ wa Wùmí ò ní pè kankan nínú gbogbo wa á padà sọ́dọ̀ jòsí tí ò dá yẹn ni o àbẹ́ ẹ̀ gbà pẹ̀lú Wùmí àbẹ́ ẹ̀ gbàgbé pé jòsí ló lọ mọ́ àbẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ sọ fún Liam pé kò ní bàbá àbẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ sọ fún wípé kò níbi tó ti ṣẹ̀ wá ẹ mọ̀ tán tẹ́ ẹ ń kọ́ lẹ̀ o ẹ try kẹ́ ẹ mọ ìtàn tẹ́ ẹ bá ń kọ sílẹ̀ torí wọ́n ní bọ́mọdé ò bá bá ìtàn á bá àròbá dẹ̀ kéré bàbá àtàn ni àwa kan ìrònú wa yàtọ̀ àwa kan ìrònú ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ lọ́lọ́run ṣe wá kó pẹ́ kọjọ́ wájú kí ló dọ́jọ́ wájú ẹ má fi yẹn kájọ́ wa kí ló fa gbogbo shit ni àwa kan ní mentality bẹ́ẹ̀ àwa kan dẹ̀ tún ní mentality pé ọjọ́ iwájú ń kọ́ torí ẹ̀ mo ṣe ní àdáwà bákan náà so everybody is entitled to their own opinion or to their own feelings. You were all entitled to it. However, please try to not repeat the same mistake. Listen to this man. Accepted. Kiññg White mọ̀rọ̀ sọ kò lágbèkalẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀. Kò ní mọ̀rọ̀ sọ rárá kò lágbèkalẹ̀. Yóò bá dẹ̀ ní pẹ̀lẹ́ lákọ̀ ó labo. Pẹ̀lẹ́ ó lákọ̀ ó labo. Ibi tí Kiññg White ti wà fort nìyẹn. Pẹ̀lẹ́ lákọ̀ ó labo. Àìmọ̀rọ̀ sọ ẹ̀ àìlágbèkalẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ó jẹ́ kí ẹni tẹ́nu ẹ̀ mú ṣáṣá jàre ẹ̀ ó jẹ́ kó dàbí ẹlẹ́bi èèyàn ó jẹ́ kó dàbí aláìda èèyàn bọ́ ẹni tó bá ní ọpọlọ tọ́lọ́run bá jogún làákàyè fún wa farabalẹ̀ ojú àwa rí mú kódà àárẹ̀tẹ̀ dẹ̀rẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ̀ tí bọ́mọ Yorùbá ni gbogbo yín ẹni bá kọ́kọ́ jókòó ló máa ṣe pẹ́ ló máa gbafẹ́ o ẹni bá kọ́kọ́ jó máa padà jókòó wá wòran ni ẹ ṣe sùúrù díẹ̀ tẹ bá máa bá wí ẹ bá wí àmọ́ ẹrù ọjọ́ tó ti dúró tó dẹ̀ sì ń dúró ẹ mọ nǹkan tó ti sọnù ẹ mọ nǹkan tójú ẹ ti rí ẹ mọ iye ẹ̀gbin tára ẹ ti kó ó jẹ́ ẹni tó gbà nǹkan mọ́ra ni a máa nígbà tá a máa rò lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan tó yá máa dábọ́ lójú ẹ̀ lóhùn nìkan àtọlọ́run ẹ̀. You're killing him bit by bit without knowing. Depression ló yára jù. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe ní díẹ̀díẹ̀. Agbára wà lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín, àmọ́ ẹ lò ní díẹ̀díẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ dákun. Mo fọlọ́run bẹ̀ yín. Yín tó pàṣẹ omi ìdẹ̀ dá sọ̀rọ̀ yín ẹ mọ̀ pé ní Kiññg White torí tí ẹ mo ṣe débí máa jẹ gba tí n bá parí ètò yìí. Abẹ́fẹ́ àtẹ̀ǹtà. Àìjẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìní dá sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Àmọ́ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ try ẹ wo side yẹn. Try ẹ jẹ́ ẹ fetí ìgbọ́ yín sílẹ̀ ẹ fọkànkan gbọ́. Ẹ ti ẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ wò pé èyí tiẹ̀. Ẹ kọ̀ tí ẹ kọ́kọ́ dànù pé mi láti má nìyẹn ó sì máa lọ bá ẹ tiẹ̀ bọ̀ ẹ tiẹ̀ kọ̀ try ẹ calm down ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ wá gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń sọ kẹ wá dá lẹ́bi tẹ bá tí wá dá lẹ́bi yẹn kẹ ṣe ò báyà kẹ dá lẹ́bi bíi 9 kẹ wá fi 1 kan kò kẹ ṣe tí wá fà mọ́ra ọmọ ayé ni ẹ ní bínú sẹ́yìn abẹ́ amọ̀lẹ́bí ẹ ní bínú sí ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo bẹ̀ gbogbo yín ẹ dákun ẹ jọ̀ọ́ It is well with you. After ètò ní kọ̀rọ̀, ó jẹ̀gbà díẹ̀, ó dàrọ̀.
Okay, thank you so much. Professor, I make reference to Tasha so this is in line with Baba Mohbad. One of the things that I'm very privy to is the fact that Imorati Batoro Baba Mohbad yìí tó kọ́kọ́ lọ tó ń gbóná falalala and Karimo Bota don't go back and forth. This was even before Karimo came out and said what she said about the infection. I personally am privy to the fact that Oma Umi called her and said, hey Joe, Effie Baba, Emma Baba Mohbad, but no matter how bad, see Baba Mohbad gbọ́ mi àǹtí mi, lè take out the fact pé Baba Mohbad grandpa Liam, I don't want Liam to grow up and see these things. I don't want Liam to go. See, if
Why it's a correct world.
ọmọ mi láti sọ pé àwọn tó ń ṣe kíní èmi náà kọ́ ni mo rán wọn, but you see, integrity is doing the right thing when nobody is watching. Integrity is putting the best interest of these people first. Yes, has Baba Mohbad been good to Mommy? The answer is no. Has it been good to Liam? The answer is no. We know that some of these things are driven by greed, fair enough. But again, we still cannot rule out the fact that Baba Mohbad will be in Liam's life for as long as he lives. It may not even be in Liam's life, but it will be recognized as Liam's grandfather for the rest of his life. Bóyá ó gba Liam o, bóyá kò accept o, bóyá ó agree o, bóyá kò agree o, it is established. Baba Mohbad is Mohbad's father, Mohbad is Liam's father. By proxy, these people are all important when it comes to the to the well-being of this boy. Okay, so and that's why we say that we're not saying that do not say your opinion about Baba Mohbad. We're not saying do not analyze the show. We're just saying take out the extremism out of all of this. Look at Omo went on national TV to talk about our experiences, to talk about this whole matter happening. Is there any time at one point they got Omo we talk about Mohbad? There are several times where Baba Mohbad will come online and say things and be abusive towards her and all of that and call Liam names and do all that. But she Baba Mohbad only the tickle she now. She can go on national TV and go and say, my father-in-law is a very useless man. But did you hear her? She didn't even say Joseph Aloba. She kept referring to him as her father-in-law. That alone is a telling that this girl acknowledges this man, regardless of how badly he's treated them over the years, still acknowledges this man as her son's grandfather. And let's look at it back and forth. Do we really think Omo is happy with this fight going on? She is not. Let's be honest with ourselves. Omo is not happy that Baba Mohbad has now resorted to being one of their biggest enemies. She said it. The person who should be our protector is our biggest and our greatest antagonist. That's because it's hurtful. Baba should be the one protecting us. Baba should be the one Do you think if tomorrow for any reason there's a family mediation and these people mediate and all of this, they squash, do we really think in our heart of hearts that this family will never squash their beef? Do you think that this Ijata and Jai, this justice for Mohbad, or this fight that we're fighting, this fight currently going on between Baba Mohbad and Liam, do we think this fight will go on forever? Could it go on forever? Because regardless of how much they drag the DNA and slow down the process, one day that DNA will be done and it will be confirmed that Liam is Mohbad's son, and that's it. And if Baba gets the confirmation that he needs, whatever confirmation that will reassure him or whatever he is looking for, to say that Liam is Mohbad's son, we'll then see what Baba Mohbad's next line of action will be. But while we are waiting for all of this, while we're waiting for justice, while we're waiting for Mohbad to be buried, while we're waiting for the DNA, while we're waiting for Baba's toxicology and autopsy, let us slow it down and ask yourself, if this was my own real life situation, how will I handle it? The majority of you have father-in-laws tí ó tẹ́ fẹ́ fi ojú rí yín rárá. Ẹ̀yin kan ní ìyá ọkọ tó hate yín, tó hate àwọn ọmọ yín, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé ti torí ẹ̀rọ àwọn èèyàn kọ́ lọ fún wọn níbọn lórí mi. The answer is no. The answer is no. Any àwọn ẹbí ọkọ tí ò like yín, tí ò like àwọn ọmọ yín, tó ń ṣe ìbàjẹ́ yín, whatever is happening to me and Liam right now is on social media. It is not okay. It is not okay. We are not saying it is okay. We are not saying it's a norm. But some of you are going through this in your marriages currently. Why are you not? Why would you send somebody to go and call up Berry Baba Koyin Abi Yokoyin? And you come out to our family or you like you what a second more fanny God determine and be more like you or like your money. There is a way we deal with these things. The only reason we're dealing with it like this on social media and everybody has an opinion is because Baba Mohbad himself, what is now messy. So everybody has an opinion. And this is why we always tell, young couples, we tell families, social media is not the place to fix your family issues. Because once you bring it on social media, you have given everybody an open invitation to talk about it however they want. I want to I want low life, I want miscreants, I want B, I want any B, I want to take with everybody the family won't break or you got tani, I want the family won't judge it. They then sit on it and then they make you a meal ticket. They milk people who should be sympathizing with you, people who should be helping you and helping your family. They then milk them. They milk them and make it look like they're doing you a favor, but they're not. They're milking them to one look. It is time for this family to actually sit down and reevaluate their lives and their actions on social media. Everybody and tell yourselves the truth. My biggest fear and my biggest worry is that half of Mohbad's wealth will get lost in all of these stupid fights. Half of the boys' wealth. And it's your family half of it. So justice for Mohbad is not going anywhere anytime soon. This is just the beginning. Justice for Mohbad is only just beginning. Because you see, when the DNA is sorted, when toxicology is sorted, when people who need to be persecuted have been persecuted and sent to jail, they then come back to talking about Mohbad's wealth. Then we will realize you will be shocked at how much this boy would have lost. And what are they to do? So the worst that will happen is that they will send them to jail. But this wealth, this is money that can help Liam. Fix. That's ever struggle for the rest of his life. Somebody is somewhere right now cashing out on Mohbad songs. And that's why sometimes there's some of Mohbad sound on TikTok that you can no longer use. Because somebody's cashing out from it, it's been flagged on TikTok to realize, this person is actually diseased or something. Where is this revenue going to? And they put a stop to it, and you can't use those sound anymore. You can't use those sound anymore. So this energy that we are using to promote internal conflict, family conflict, we should be using this energy to advocate for the right things, steps that needs to be taken now to be taken, so that we can get to the point where this family can actually assess this boy's wealth. Before somebody is elsewhere, we literally suck the majority of. Let us support this family to go ahead and do everything that needs to be done. Do the DNA, do toxicology, do autopsy, lay this boy to rest. Whoever needs to be persecuted, this family needs to come to terms with the fact that Mohbad is no more. This family needs to get closure. But indeed, or the evidence, let's deal with this and get this over and done with. It's not enough to come online and say, video call, because there's been several narratives, and this is what bothers me the most, and this is why I'm like, you know what, this is just not making sense to me. At first, there's a video. Yomi mentioned the video recording, the CCTV footage. Oh, neighbor Tifuwa, Amalo developer, Amalo She, Amalo Mo, Bon Kokoni Payemo. Narrative, what is gone. There's been a Whtie, Oshubu from staircase, narrative gone. There's been Ogunlobe, narrative has come and gone. Now there's a video recording, a 3-second video of exactly what happened that night. And one thing we're just telling people is that, see, yes, there's a recording somewhere to say, bye, Mohbad Sheku. Every sensible Nigerian will know that I have evidence to prove that this is the person that fired Mohbad. The right thing to do is to, if you feel like Lagos police has been compromised, take it to Abuja and escalate things. This is the recording of the wife. This is it. Let's take that. It's easy to sit on social media and judge people. They said it. She used to beat Mohbad. Adura said they used to fight a lot. Come on now. They're young children. They're both in their 20s. For every human being who is married, you know that when you get married, the first year of your marriage is like, it will look like everything is turning against the both of you, like there's weapon fashioning against you. That first year. The first year is the most challenging. That's where people are like, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. After the first year, you then break through the drama, and then you then learn how to live with each other. We're talking about two young people, a young fast-rising artist and a young girl. Two young people, they brought different households, different principles, different upbringing. They might be from the same culture and share, have similar culture, but there's a lot of things, a lot in their upbringing. Each other. Also taking into account the fact that they are young people who have been traumatized from their early childhood, from their parents. I also expect one. Jay-Z at Beyonce, come on issues, come on ja. It is normal for every young couple, even and you go and you take married for 20 to 25 years. It is normal and when you go in Jadiola. Verbal, there is always one form of conflict or the other. And you go on social media, Facebook, Instagram, he slapped me, it's all over. It doesn't mean that we should normalize it. It just means that this is something that happens with people, with couples. It's a societal norm. So why are we making a big deal out of Mohbad man? Why wouldn't they fight? So in all of this, we're not saying do not do your analysis on this family. We're not saying do not talk about it, but just remind yourself and tell yourself the main purpose of you being here. Is it to advocate, or is it to further tear this family down and ruin what is left of this family? When we say, I personally have also said, Wumio, be careful, Mohbad, do not compromise when it comes to Liam, when it comes to your son, when it comes to this, when it comes to that. If I were in Wumi's shoes, I would do the same. However, I would get to a point where I would be like, you know what, this woman, no, yes, she has done a lot of things, so okay. I would weigh the situation. I would check where we're at. I would see how she's going. If I feel like I see a change, whatever anybody says on social media don't matter. There are 1,000,001 things that has been said about people on this page, on this social media. And you think, oh, because you have said this on social media, it's a lie. Mercy here is a living example. Osha here is an example. When you go and say, she knows that she wants to maintain a relationship with people. So anything you see on your life, any paparazzi you do in your life, don't matter to her. And again, when you say be careful, it's Ejo, awatani platform, awatani strength, láti bọ́síta, láti wá advocate for Mohbad. Ṣé ọmọ mi ní favour kan tó fẹ́ ṣe fún wa ni? Àwa la ní favour tá fẹ́ ṣe fún. Àwa la fẹ́ advocate fún. Àwa la fẹ́ lend voice wa. Àwa la fẹ́ let people hear our side of the story. Let people hear our voice. So we are like more like doing her a favor. So please, like Ashake rightly said, give this man a chance. If we all came here together and thought we're advocating for justice for Mohbad, and then all of a sudden we're now bullying ourselves, then that completely forfeits the entire essence of being here at all. It forfeits the entire essence of being here. Advocacy is not just one-sided. Advocacy is across the board. You see something wrong, you stand up against it. You see something wrong, you speak up against it. So that's just my own submission on this. I hope we'll keep an open mind and give this man a chance. Eshe.
Thank you, Sister Defe. Eshe Gomo really appreciate Yeah, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. So ẹ lè continue.
Because me need I just wanted to give my submission because I'm currently at work. Good morning, everybody. Now, Abefe, Mercy, all of you, Ashake, you guys have spoken well. Greatness, you all have spoken well. All I am just going to encourage King White is one of the things that I would say the good side and the bad side. The bad side of you that I do not understand at this point is your gentility. It hurts me and it seriously makes my skin crawl sometimes because I feel that when you need to take action, you need to take action and put your feet on the ground and go for it. Do you understand? Do not let anybody's intimidation sway you. Do not let anybody's speech or aggression put you down. Do you understand me? I just need to, because I've had to call King White this morning and say, "Show di batabada egbajono King White in." Show di batabada because you're a man. I understand we're all built differently. I understand that you're who you are. That is who you are. But then again, some of us, like my friend Ashake, rightly, bombard, we burn the building down. Let's go. I'm there. Do you understand? But then, the bunkonokoni in your mafi bidi matter or are very, very pivotal ni our situations especially this one. Because àwọn nǹkan wà tó yẹ pé Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ pé orí máa di ibi mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́. And this is why I would step in, Abeke would step in, and Ashake, any other person. See, Ashake is not involved in justice for Mohbad, but when she needs to speak, she speaks. And nobody can stop that. Do you understand? But you see, I've worked with King White for the past over a year or something. And I know the kind of person he is. Sometimes he thinks he's doing something right and then he appears to the public as being wrong. You've got to cut him some slacks. I keep saying this. I don't hold King White any loyalty. But I will say things as I see fit. If you have your opinion, that's your problem. This is mine. Do you understand? He may not present it to you as it should be, but he knows exactly what he's talking about. And you cannot even consider all the things that is, the effort is made, everything. So it was only useful when it was good to you. When you feel it is okay to be used. Cut him some slacks. Tí o bá ṣe dá, a máa sọ fún pé kò ṣe dá. But you see, whatever he does, he is not the bad guy here. He's not the bad guy, and we are not all saints either. And I like the fact that he had asked you guys if BT Omba to bring arm towards Omomumi's way. Present it. Let us see it. It's only trying to make things right. It may not sit well with me. It may not sit well with the general public, but that is how he knows how to. So please, and regarding the Aloba family, I keep saying this. You trying to impose who to be friends with an adult. It is wrong, and you cannot choose for Omoumi. If she decides to want to settle scores today, the onus is on her. The onus is on her, whatever she decides. But on top, say, any come victimizing your lórí ìkànnì yìí, àwa kan máa dúró tán. We're not going to give up. We're not going to give in. Tabala ni so, tabatula ma so, àwa yìí náà ni, ẹnu wa la fi sọ, ẹnu de la ma fi sọ, ìdí la ma fi jókòó, kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó máa tẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ jáde. But you see, posterity, they say, will be the judge of everyone's actions and inaction on this justice for Mohbad. And karma is very, very hot. It will serve everyone. If you do it right, know that you will gain whatever you do right. If you do it wrong, whatever you do, you will be served. So nobody can bully anybody. Kiññg Whtie, not under my own watch will anybody bully you or anyone. Especially if I love someone. You cannot. You cannot. And we will not allow that. Kiññg Whtie, I stand with you, Didigba. On this one, we move.
Oh, shall well, Kiññg Whtie Carol.
Yeah,
I shall get to change the mood of the talk of today anyway. Tó lọ bá ní kan dà gbogbo bíbá ìrú, Àṣàkẹ́ nìkan ó tó láti dàbí ìrú. But look at the way she started. So, ẹ̀bẹ̀ náà la máa bẹ̀. Kọ́ dáríjì Kiññg Whtie. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú bó bá jẹ́ mi mọ̀ bóyá ẹ gbọ́ bí mo ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá yẹn. I was pissed off. You know, I was like, what is going on? This man, why is it like this? But you are a gentleman, you know. Walking for right now. Abini. You understand? So, Konjo, Kondariji, Kiññg Whtie, to buy Punesha to share you. Enjoy Dariji. And again, there's something we need to look into on this. I'm begging Abefe, Kiññg Whtie, and whoever can Osha. What if I saw be by the bully? What if I saw the courthouse? This is not what we are here for. We came for justice for Mohbad. Along the line, it's because the way the wife and the child was being bullied. That's why we are like Akilode now. That's why we are diverted. But we still need to be on our lane. You understand? What you want, remember saying you come Adura, to mama fi ọwọ́ lálẹ́, we cancel who for what? Tale fi we invite was by. And who make you the leader? Oníkálukú kọ́wọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ bá ṣọ́. They might threaten life and when you. A lot of people cannot come up with their ID of the justice of Mohbad. They have to keep changing names to go to other platforms. Kílódé, ẹ ti sọ bí by the court. Ẹ take it easy now. Ẹ kọ́wọ́ ọmọ ara yín bá ṣọ́. Ẹ bá lórí yín gbóná, àwọn torí ẹ̀ ń gbóná náà wà. Oníkálukú ń gbọ́n kó tiẹ̀ ẹ wo bá Ṣàkẹ́ ṣe sọ̀rọ̀. Ìgbà tí mo rá Ṣàkẹ́ mo ní àbí máa gbóná lẹ́nu. Look at the way she started. A fi tún nǹkan ṣe náà because of this ọmọ mi. Ẹ ń gbẹ̀mí ọmọ yẹn gbóná jù. Ẹ ń gbé ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ gbóná. Tó bá dẹ̀ wá máa sọ ẹni if you come for ọmọ mi, wọ́n sọ ọmọ mi. Tọ́mọ mi bá ṣe nǹkan tí ọ̀dà lè bá sọ̀rọ̀ náà. Ẹ̀yẹn wá lọ sẹ́yìn pé they are coming for mommy just to use her to fight your fight. Take it easy o. Ọmọ yẹn ò ní problem with anybody. She has no problem. Ẹ̀yin lè ń create a problem fún. Ṣẹ̀gbọ́. And for ọmọ wọn àti ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀. Well, ìgbà kan mo bá yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ tó di ẹsẹ̀ pé kí ló fẹ́ ká ṣe ó ní wọn lè ṣe kankan sí. Mo ti ka Karimo má bínú mo ti ka Karimo as one of individual tá à ń tọ́jú lórí bíbá. Òbí bó ṣe máa ń rọ̀ rẹ̀ yẹn. Tó bá bú ọmọ yẹn máa sápò bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mi lè dá sí. Mi dẹ̀ ní reply máa kàn gbàdúrà ni pé kò ní ṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ́hìn á máa dá lóhùn kí ló dé ọmọ yẹn. Ìjọ́ tí Wùnmí ń sọ̀rọ̀ ó ní my sister orúkọ ẹ̀yin mélòó ló pè? My father-in-law, my mother-in-law orúkọ ẹ̀yin mélòó ló pè tẹ́ ń tọ́nà wẹ́bí kiri. Ẹ take it easy now. Gbẹ̀mí ọmọ yẹn gbóná. Kẹjẹ kó wà kó concentrate on what she's facing right now. Wo tàdúrà tí wọ́n gbé wáyé tó bá yẹ pé on justice of Mohbad gidi la wà àdúrà ló máa wà níwájú bàbá àtẹ̀lé ìyẹn àtẹ̀lé Wùnmí àtẹ̀lé wọn. Kọ́ńtàlùkù kọ́ mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe kẹ má sọ bíbá di unhealthy place wọn everybody ẹni ẹni tó fẹ́ rìn ẹ̀jẹ̀ kó rìn ilẹ̀. Ṣé ti gbọ́ ẹni tó bá ní hatred oníkálukú ló ní problem rí ẹ gbé sínú yàrá yín tẹ́ bá ń bọ̀ lórí line kẹ máa fọwọ́ lálẹ́ fẹ́ ní kankan bí báyìí. Well, I think I will stop because if I sorrow, you know, man, feel be me. Okay, right? It's okay. I'll stop now.
Thank you, ma'am.
I think I think at last, and Osha, thank you for bringing me up. Mind my my voice. I have flu. It's okay, I'm coming. I have flu, so this voice really back. I joined this chat from the beginning, and the Moripe had divert a little bit, and even I shall cannot divert one. She try to maintain still one, but Emma Tija fi chat to my she be and we are about cause any because Kiññg White and Abefe said it initially that that our Tabani question, Kabiri question, and then this is not about Wumi's platform, Baba's supporters or Kiññg White supporters. Who's Mufi Fewa Sokeni? Because I follow trend for some weeks now, and I'm one of those people that about it with the turn of events, and it is just the way it is anyway. Kiññg White, Ekushe, and I only observations concord. I would like to call your attention and then ask some questions.
Okay.
Observation to work calling me one, Mugbo, because me I'm a supporter of Wumi. And any platform automatic support for me at Liam, I'm always there. More lórí platform to start me land no dey go. The lawyer has written a petition against Damola. Against Yomi. Adura push petition. You take the take effect. I don't know how true it is. I would like an explanation on that, because needing a new lawyer now is probably, you said, because the lawyer is not really doing much about the case. And another thing, first on it, don't you think this time around trying to separate lawyers and trying to get Adura is separate? I always understand what people try to solve. Because ni jet or Jerry Supreme Adura, come and speak. We have an apartment waiting for you with so amount waiting for you, and tell us what really happened.
We all know that our wife in-law was drama queen in-law was manage the Supreme.
We understand, I know. But the timing is somehow wrong, because you are opening doors for these people, because Mohbad.
But Supreme is Supreme. Do you understand? Supreme, like I said, is a drama. I understand that. Let's move past that Supreme.
No, let me express myself, please. I'm not always on platforms. Okay, I'm just about what Kiññg White or Kiññg White or anyone reacts. Okay. I know Supreme very well. She's a drama queen, but at the same time, she's this kind of a person that about to fix or your conceit. For example, Mohbad. Come on, make sure Charity Kiññg White lẹ́ni tó bá sọ pé bó ṣe sọ pé wọ́n sí papọ̀ pẹ̀lú Mohbad tó bá ní àwọn evidence against Wunmi, ẹ máa rí tí Supreme máa join pẹ̀lú Kiññg White láti competition against Mohbad láti bring her down. That's the kind of person she is. So that kind of a person, I don't think she's a koyeka open anything. If you can't share enemy, it's better you keep your enemies closer so you understand their plans for you. But Nisi Tabala solicits for fund from Adura, share Supreme, those set of people. Those who think they will now try to use that to call him. Kuma wada biti or mama gba ite pe leyin praise owó fún màmá lórí platform Jokem tó wá di nǹkan tó tún fi sọ̀rọ̀ sí wọn. I think we should be careful at this particular time because although only need help, but now separating lawyers again won't it further disparity among the family? One, two. Now about the public view because our kini wọ́n ti sáré constant pé let's try to what does Adura need a lawyer for? Let him go back to his father. I know Kiññg is trying to protect Adura, but please let's do it it is good though if that is the opinion, but let's be wise. But at the same time, why do what you want to do? And another thing, when you want to bring out the accounts, Sherry, anyways, anyway, no problem. Another thing, Osha mentioned something about Supreme being the kind of person, which is true earlier. But Kiññg Whtie, we should be careful because this same woman petition Prime Boy to go against the mama. I mentioned the land of Batten sorrow that Omo to go petition against mama, people say action to don't take glory and conquer. Who push this? Do you push Prime Boy's lawyer to write this petition? It's the same Supreme Iron Lady. She's doing everything she can to bring down those people. She's mean. I'm not against anybody, but let's study their behaviors. And okay, candidates who are successful. So we should just be careful. If you want to solicit for funds for Adura is good. She needs it, I know. But Momo reaction when your landlord concerning that we should be very, very careful about whatever we want to do. And I think one lawyer is still the best for everybody. One lawyer is still the best.
No. Ẹ ṣé gan, mo really appreciate yín mama. Ṣé tẹ́ bá ń wò pé bóyá Supreme, bóyá Kiññg Whtie ní bóyá special relationship pẹ̀lú Supreme àbí bóyá wọ́n máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ àbí nǹkan. Ẹ gbé yẹn kúrò lọ́kàn àbí anything. Mo ti ṣàlàyé reason nígbà tí sister Abẹ́fẹ́ ń béèrè pé kí ni reason tẹ́ fi wò pé ẹ need lawyer. Mo fi pé mo ti explain ẹ̀. And again, Adura ò kì í ṣe ọmọdé. She understand? She get so family lawyer. Òun ni àwọn lawyer yẹn according to bí wọ́n ṣe sọ fún wa bí màmá yẹn sọ. She get and wọ́n sọ ọ̀kan ní platform yẹn lánàá. Wọ́n ní òun náà ló reach out sí lawyer yẹn àbí ọ̀kan. Èmi kọ́ mo reach out sí lawyer. So lawyer tá ń lò tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fàdúrà ó yàtọ̀ sí lawyer yẹn. You know Adura is doing music. Ó dẹ̀ ní level tó ń ṣe. She understand and ó ní management ti tọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀. And èmi kọ́ lè máa sọ̀rọ̀ as a voice. Àwọn management ẹ̀ ló ń thinking pé kò ń ṣe good idea ni kí lawyer tó bá ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún kó máa tún máa lọ ṣiṣẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ justice pẹ̀lú àwọn tó wà lórí TikTok tí wọ́n bá sọ̀rọ̀. Kánìwùmí ló ń dì pẹ̀lú lawyer direct tó jẹ́ nínú ilé wọn tí ò ń ṣàwọn tó wà lórí TikTok ló ń sanwó ẹ̀ is another thing. Èèyàn tí ẹ gba lawyer fún tẹ́ agree pé òun kọ́ ló ń bá Yomi sọ̀rọ̀ but torí ẹ̀tanú àti ìjà tẹ́ tún wá ń sọ lórí platform ẹ̀ pé Adura ní kíní kan ẹ̀dẹ̀ claim pé ilẹ̀ ń dáwọ́ lawyer ní pé lawyer. She understand? So igi gogoro má gún mi lójú òkèrè lèèyàn ti máa wò. And àwọn action tó yẹ kí wọ́n take lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yomi bó ṣe ń defame Adura àárín kankan pé kò stop ẹ̀. So a ní ìdẹni tó jẹ́ pé àwọn lọ́yà yẹn dẹ̀ ti kọ́kọ́ complain gbà kan pé wọn ò fún àwọn lówó kan tó raise owó lórí platform yẹn tán fún lọ́yà. So a ní ìdẹni tó jẹ́ pé tó bá yọṣẹ́ ṣe tá a lè fáyà pé wá wọ́n ṣe nǹkan báyìí fún client tó dẹ̀ jókòó owó òṣì kankan lé lórí. So kí la tún need? We need a public sympathy. Adura ò lè máa broke. She understand? Kẹ́ máa tọ́jú ọmọ òní. Adura ò lè máa lack. Kó má ní anything. Kí wọ́n máa wò pé kò lè ṣiṣẹ́ tó bá kọrin lọ́la wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bu go and speak up. go and speak up, you are shaking it for me, you are shaking it kan. Òun ló fà á tẹ́ fi sọ pé irú Supreme sọ pé kádúrà máa bọ̀ kó wá gbalé kó wá gbowó. Àdúrà ò kì í ṣe alábọ̀dé ọmọ, kò dẹ̀ ṣe tó like material thing. Gbèdé kí mo fi mọ́, ṣe understand? Kò dẹ̀ ṣe tó fẹ́ gbàbọ̀dé. Nǹkan tá a fi pé a fẹ́ ṣe tá a fi nídìí lọ́ọ̀yà ẹni pé public gangan la need kí wọ́n lè béèrè question kán lè rí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tí public bá ti wà lẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run ti wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀. But ẹ bá ń ṣe nǹkan pé ẹ pè meeting WhatsApp ẹ ṣe nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ jọ ṣe tíjà kékeré bá ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa sọ sórí social media. But nǹkan tẹ́ bá public sọ tẹ́ carry wọn along kò sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ fi bu yín. Èèyàn tó fún mi ní 500,000 ní kọ́nà kan fún lọ́ọ̀yà kó fi ṣe nǹkan tó wá sí gbangba pé ó gba kíní ó ṣe kíní kan no kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. But when you talk to the public tán bá dúró tán gba lọ́ọ̀yà fún wọn wọ́n á dúró tì í wọ́n á máa ṣọ́ káàkiri pé nǹkan kan gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe nǹkan tí prime boy tó fi kó yọ nínú nǹkan tó kó yọ nìyẹn public ló help it so it's a strategy and mi ò dẹ̀rù bí mo ever blame ara mi fún ìgbésẹ̀ tí mo gbé mi ò dẹ̀ anything against Wunmi ẹ má get it twisted pé tó bá wà pọ̀ kí ni olùkálùkù ló ní the privacy.
Yeah, Kiññg White understanding you are really clear the hair on that. Lóòótọ́ public ló help prime boy but ẹ ti jáwọ́ pé public ló help baba you have to be careful and if you are doing this is good but you have to be at the same time careful because baba no public ló help baba tó fi sọ pé lọ́ọ̀yà tí bàbá ti wọ́ pẹ̀lú lọ́ọ̀yà tó fẹ́ lé lọ wọn tí rí yẹn bá wọn tí rí ẹ ṣí mi ìmọ̀ bóyá ẹ̀dá sáà ilé tó bàbá.
No, baba case is different. Ẹ má fi compare ti Adura.
Okay. Another thing mo fẹ́ sọ ni pé another thing mo fẹ́ sọ ni pé now yesterday when you said it that when Adura needs a lawyer to clear himself blah blah which is good. Some people are already saying it on their platform that yes this is the time that is coming to say that it was Wunmi that pushed Mohbad from the road. That's people. That's their mentality. Supposed to believe me. Now it's called me to say the truth. That's why Kiññg White.
Ẹ má jẹ́ ká ṣáájú ẹlẹ́ẹ̀dẹ́pẹ̀dẹ́ yìí.
So
if Adura is coming out to speak so mi ò fi kó yẹ kí àyà wa máa já àbí ká máa rò fún nígbà tá a bá mọ̀ pé everything go well so we should just keep calm.
I'm just trying to say that you should be careful and I pray that God will give you the wisdom to guide Adura to do the right thing.
Amen. The change of lawyer costs well. So no going back on that. Thank you.
If you're down there and you have you want to come up, please let us know. Send a request, we'll bring you up. Again, Adura does not have to use Wunmi's lawyer. Okay? And I don't know why that's been overflowed. Adura is Adura. Adura will need lots of lawyer and woman. Okay? Wunmi can have a lawyer. Adura will have his lawyer if he needs his lawyer. They don't have to have the same lawyer. So Adura's help does not actually necessarily have to come from one particular platform. If anybody can help, they should go ahead and help. Okay? If Kiññg White thinks, oh, okay, Egbe Queen Abiki Wale. Kiññg White, I drop your okay, your possible Egbe Queen Abiki Wale. So if Kiññg White thinks, okay, Adura's management team, they need the lawyer, he will come online and advocate for a lawyer and we will support however we can. So help does not necessarily have to come from one platform, it can come from anywhere at all. Okay, I'm a free among you, Lord, but so to take over the Adura, the lawyer, there was so to pay indict among. Okay, Queen Abiki, go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. So I'm here to just clarify some things when it comes to Wunmi. People have said a lot. Some I agree, some I don't. But this will be my opinion. If we are here, right, we are saying we are here to advocate for Liam and Wunmi, I think our focus, we are not all perfect, but all our focus should be on Liam and Wunmi. Whatever we do behind closed doors, or whatever issues that arise between us, people need to leave Omowumi out of it. She's only 23 or 25 years old right now. She has nothing to do with personal issues. And for those who will say you have beef with each other or you have personal issues with each other, then you guys will say, Omowumi, she needs to call them into order. Call who and who into order? Who is Omowumi feeding? Who can she call into order? That alone is not even right for any of us to be asking her to do, because we know she can't do it. And that is in some way setting her up for dragging. And we are here claiming, I'm not here to question anyone's intentions, but we do know that sometimes subconsciously or consciously we can be doing something that could be detrimental, not maybe physically to her, but to her public image. This girl has gone through enough. She has gone through a lot. And I know Abefe is a family advocate and maybe child advocate.
Queen Abiki.
Yes.
So who, like, since I think we've been here for over an hour, within our hour of being here, which of the panelists or at what point have anyone said Omowumi needs to call people to order or anything like that? Like, where
I'm not talking about today. And actually that goes rightly to Kiññg White. I heard it from Kiññg White.
ẹ jẹ́ kí lè bọ́lẹ̀ jọ kò sọ̀rọ̀ tó fẹ́ sọ. àwọn ráyè kò ṣe wá jókòó tọmọ mi kó máa tẹ̀lé kiri nígbà tó ń fèsì ìṣòro.
ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ má drop ẹ̀ mẹ́rẹ́ ká fún everybody láyè láti.
no ẹ má bínú, ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. so ọ̀tọ̀ nìkan tá à ń sọ, ọ̀tọ̀ nìkan tó wá ń sọ. sọ́nà ń bá wọn mi jà. ẹ jẹ́ kó máa bá tiẹ̀ lọ jà. ara àwọn tó ń create problem náà nìyẹn, kán dúró tọmọ mi àti Leah. so àdúrà nǹkan kò ń ṣàbúrò Mohbad. ẹ̀sán kan mi jàre sister Abẹ́fẹ́.
What did I miss?
èèyàn kan sọ̀rọ̀ ní greatness mi rí ẹgan lórí panel bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ kò wọlé again torí mi ò rí.
Greatness wọlé tẹ́lẹ̀.
mi ìró ìwà ń bẹ ó ìwà lórí panel bọ̀ mi ò rí, so mi ò mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Queen Abiki, I think when you please send a request in what you might be Queen Abiki Boleje to send a request Queen Abiki, when you address something that happened a few weeks ago while it was at the heat of the moment when Kiññg White was being dragged, if you're going to address that now, I think it's the wrong time to address it. You should have addressed that then when it was happening. At this moment, on this platform, this conversation is not about Omowumi, and this is the part this is why Omowumi keeps getting dragged into this conversation. The current conversation has absolutely nothing to do with Omowumi. This is about Kiññg White, Adura. Ejo, Mama like Queen Abiki, sorry, because
Abefe, I want to come down for someone so that someone can come up.
No, let me clarify this.
When I
started it, I did not mention names.
Sorry, ma. Let me go so that somebody can come in. Can I please quickly clarify something? Because I don't want people to feel like I'm trying to change their opinion or trying to instill my own opinion on them. It's not by force. As I said earlier, we all have different opinion. We are all, built in different ways. So just to clarify that, to the person that spoke earlier on, I think Queen something, Okwe Buki or something that spoke earlier on that was asking questions. I'm not using any proverbs to divert your attention from you speaking your opinion. That's your choice. We all have an opinion. I had mine. I said mine the best way I know. So you are entitled to your opinion. You can inherit anybody's enemy. You can carry anybody's body. You don't even have to listen to me. Do you understand? You don't even have to agree with me. That's, but that's just my own opinion. So you're okay to ask your questions. You're okay to go ahead and have that kind of mindset. That's fine. So don't say Àṣàkẹ́ lo òwe fi dàbàtì ẹja ṣe bí dáadáa o ní ìlàláàfíà mánéjà ara rẹ̀ ní o.
Ṣé o láàfíà Àṣàkẹ́? Vicky, please go ahead.
King White, I'm not here to fight you, and I will appreciate if we don't disrespect each other. I respect you a lot. I don't have anything against you. I was asked a question, and that's why when I came, I was very neutral. And I was saying is, we need to, I didn't say King White, but I was asked a question. Abefe brought up that question, and that's why I answered so.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I did not mean to bring out last week. I'm just making I was generalizing everything.
Generalization.
Yeah, no, generalizing everything.
Generalizing, I know, we get
you. That's what I was doing. And I know I'm not perfect too. No one is perfect. But I was trying to put our attention on something that we all do. Sometimes we may do it subconsciously and set this lady up for drag. When you say Adura, you may not know me, but as such, we have all advocated for Adura till today. Just because we don't talk about him, that does not mean we fight for him. I'm one of the people who have always said that it's hard for me to drag Mama Mohbad and Baba Mohbad because of the respect I have for the dead, even though they have done a lot of questionable things. So you may not know me that much. I have the people I fight and I'll fight with no matter what. But we need to be careful, right? We are here to advocate. If Adura is part of it, I don't have anything against Adura because I believe him. I don't have anything against anyone here. Whatever, like, that's what I'm saying. Whatever you guys have or you guys have is going on between you people or us, we need to stop the buck over there. Let it be us. Let's stop bringing Omawumi or because of this. Yes, you can stop advocating for what Omawumi by leaving quietly.
Queen Abiki, let me quickly correct you on something. When you say you need to stop bringing Omawumi, who are the people bringing Omawumi?
I said we need
every single drama.
We need.
No, you use the word you.
I'm not. Look, I'm not here to.
No, it's social speaking. You use the word you, and that is why I interjected you. Who are the you?
We all need.
Everyone needs to stop. If it has to start, it starts with each and every single person. I'm not directed at
that's what I'm saying.
Everybody needs to stop bringing Omawumi to every single issue.
We all need to do that. Everybody needs.
And it starts with every one of us.
So let me continue with what I'm saying. When it comes to Baba being part of Mohbad's life, that's up to Omawumi. Right now, we are fighting for Omawumi, Liam. And if Adura is part of it, so fine. Adura's father is Baba sat there and his son was called a murderer yesterday. Plus Omawumi, he did nothing. That has nothing to do with
Hello, Queen Aniki. Me, King White, I'm here for Mohbad. I'm not here for anybody.
King White, I understand your position. That's not. Let me. I'm saying
that attached to Mohbad, so I'm there for them. So don't.
I think. Let me hold on, King White. Let me quickly clarify what King White is trying to say. At the end of the day, why are we all here? We all came here because we heard that cry for help from Mohbad. And then after the cry for help, the next thing we heard was, oh, but what is Papa Boy? So when we all got up, we then got up to advocate for justice for Mohbad. That's why we're all here. We're all here to advocate for justice for Mohbad. Now, in advocacy, we then realized there's a huge injustice being done to his wife and his child. And then we started advocating for the wife and child. Then we heard about the mother. We started advocating. Then we heard about Adura. We're advocating for the mother. So no, we are all not here for Wunmi and Liam alone. We are here to advocate for justice for Mohbad. However, we don't want the same things that happened to Mohbad to happen to his wife, his child, his brother, his mother. Because like you right said now, Queen Abiki, his father sat on a live show and somebody was referring to his son as a murderer, and he did not stand up and fight for him. So if we're here to advocate for justice for Mohbad, we will now lend our voices to Adura. If his father cannot do it, it's just like Baba Mohbad did not do it for Mohbad while he was alive. We will now lend our voice because this was something we couldn't do for Mohbad while he was alive. So are we going to sit back and watch the same injustice happen to Adura? The answer is no. So if you're advocating, you're here to justice for Mohbad. You advocate for the family. You advocate for the family across the board until they then do something that is unheard of, or they do something bad to, his immediate family, his wife and his child. Then we form an opinion about them. But at the moment, Kiññg Adura Tishifu Whtie at Liam. Whtie herself said that Adura has been awesome to them. He has literally stood in the gap and stood in as a father for Liam. So,
but Abefe, you guys, you didn't even let me finish my submission. You keep interjecting, and no one is saying no. I just told you, no one is saying we shouldn't advocate for Adura.
Yeah.
No one is saying that. But you are making it seem like we are just here to advocate for Liam.
To Queen Abiki, let's mute. We'll all mute. Go ahead.
You know what? I think my purpose here is to clarify some things. And the thing is, whatever it may seem like people are fighting each other, we are here to advocate for Liam. We all came for justice for Mohbad. Like we said, we saw injustice happening to this poor young mother. We stood up and we said, this is not going to happen to this one. We're going to stand up. And I'm saying, whatever that is happening between everyone, whatever that is happening between us, if we haven't feud with each other, we should stay above the fray and leave this lady out of it. Because whatever it does set her up for dragging, whether we like it or not, it's a public relation thing that is going on right now. It may not be physical harm, but there are public image issues that is going on, happening to this lady. No matter what she said, no one is trying to. A lot of people are not trying to believe her because of the damage that has been caused to her by her father-in-law and sometimes her mother-in-law, whether we want to agree or not. Now, that's their family. Whatever we do, whatever happens after Whtie has gotten justice or Mohbad has gotten justice, it's up to their family to settle it. And no one is against that. That's their family. They can go back to their family, settle their family feud. But as it stands, the Olori Ebi himself in the family is not taking charge. He's not leading this family to come to any resolution. Right now, rather, what we see every day is Liam being put under the bus, Adura being placed under the bus, Whtie being placed under the bus by the same Olori Ebi. So my thing is, I purposely jump here to plead with everybody that whatever feud we are having with each other, we should leave Whtie and the rest out of it. There's no need to say, oh, because you did this, I'm not doing this. Because this happening, Whtie did that. Or Whtie should call these people into attention. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not here to fight anyone. And whatever we do, like Etiso, me anybody that malo platform I go to a lot of platforms, but when I go there and advocate for Whtie. If I see anyone, I'm an objective person. Yes, maybe I have my favorites, but when I see wrong, I call wrong. If I'm there and Adura is being accused of something that he has nothing to do with, I will advocate for him. I will stand up for him. But there are some people like me. I know everybody have their own opinion. My opinion of Aries is different from everyone else. And I'm not holding anyone accountable. That's my opinion. And I'm not going to say, oh, just because I don't talk with Aries, don't talk with him. My here is about Whtie, Liam. And if Adura is being bullied too, yes, I'm standing up for Adura. No one is against Adura from Omowumi's team, as long as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned, I've not seen anyone from both platform, Anita or the other platform, who has been against Adura. Rather, I've seen a lot of advocacy for them. I don't know about monetary issue, but I have seen myself that people will fight. They will hear people saying bad things against Adura, and they will sit on those platforms and fight for Adura. So that's why I came here to say that whatever we do, we should squash it within ourselves and leave these people out of it. That's all I'm here to say. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sorry, just a moment. Sorry.
Nikki, hold on. There are
Okay.
Quite Nikki. I wanted to ask you something, and everybody is there for one purpose, which is Omowumi and Liam. Yeah. However, if the situation that warrants Omowumi and Liam's name, like we're sporting Omowumi and Liam, if the situation of Mohbad, pie eating her rose, I don't think there's no way Adura's name is not going to come up. In way, Mohbad ku ton paro Omowumi ni orúkọ Adura ti jẹ jáde. And there's no how we're going to talk and they won't talk about Wumi. Let's call a spade a spade. Because TikTok, torúkọ Wumi ò ní jẹ jáde. Do you understand? And I don't see how we can do that without calling Wumi or Liam. Maybe in a good way or in a bad way. Whether we like it or not, orúkọ Wumi and Liam, we're still going to be coming up. It's not even from our side alone. From the other side. So, you see, because at the end of the day, there's two parties that are, fighting. Do you understand? Which, in the name of Wumi, Majeyo all the time. So is it that they score shit now, or so nobody can say that that's a big lie. Everybody here is an adult. So nobody can say to each other party that Mas Oruko Wumi mo could happen. That's Obama.
What that's up to you. But if I have like I am that's your opinion. If I have any issue with you today, and I'm saying, because of the issue I'm having with you, I'm not advocating for Wumi anymore. There's no need for me to say that.
Queen,
there's no need for me to say,
Queen,
give
me 1 second.
I'm not gonna advocate anymore.
Queen Abiki,
yes.
When Kiññg Whtie came to join Justice for Mohbad, or when he started Justice for Mohbad, who were the key people he was advocating for?
Wumi, Liam, and Mohbad.
Thank you. Now, issues arose, situations happened. In your heart of hearts, do you think he has no right to actually mention Wumi at any point when the issues presented to you, the general public, that it will not, Wumi's name will not come up at any point? Do you think that won't happen?
It could be in a good way. Why not?
Okay. Now, because he has invested so much time.
Osha. No, ibi tí mo rò pé fẹ́ gbé question yẹn lọ kọ́ ló gbé lọ. No, the question no. Mo fẹ́ kó bèrè question yìí lọ́wọ́ Queen Abiki. Now, if you confirm that Kiññg Whtie was here advocating for Omowumi and Liam from the beginning, and now a narrative is being pushed that Kiññg Whtie has betrayed Omowumi or
betrayed Omowumi,
do you think it is wrong? Okay, you're still going there. All right, let me.
I was still going there. Is it now wrong for him to say? Because in the words you said, he should stop mentioning Omowumi, blah, 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 when all the issues are tied around Omowumi. Mm-hmm. So you saying that he shouldn't mention Omowumi, do you think that he has no right to, at some point, because of the issues that are being presented to you, that you said he shouldn't mention Omowumi or take Omowumi's name out or come out to say that he will stop advocating for Omowumi, when that was the initial start, that was his initial advocacy, what he centered his advocacy around. Do you think it's then wrong for him to now say, oh, I have done it, and nobody there questions me that I said, oh, I'm no longer doing justice for Mohbad or whatever. It is the way I did it that you may not like or like. However way he chooses to do it, you may not like it or like. Whichever way, I have done it, and who just questions me how I went about my own presentation.
Do you want me to answer that?
Go ahead.
Because Sherry Bobonka, in everything we have to be objective and truthful to ourselves. Now, Kiññg Whtie was one of the main people that people see as supporting Omowumi. Even if you work, if you are in an organization, right, and you have you are representing an organization, and you have to, and you are very Kiññg, you are seen as a public figure to that organization, and you are seen as a very important person in that organization. Most of the time, if you want to resign or do something that may have a negative effect on that organization, what do? You go quietly. Now, I'm not going to tell him how to do it, but let's be realistic, let's be fair here. Kiññg Whtie is one of, like you're saying, one of the pioneers. He's one of the top people in Wumi's camp. And for him to come out there and say, I'm not, look at it, maybe it's not physical harm, but let's be realistic here. Even though I may not like it the way he did it, he has the right to do it. But if we're being fair, we know what it will cost to that image. People will quickly start thinking, what went wrong? What did he say? You know, it is what it is. He has the right to do whatever he wants because nobody gave him the letter to come in, a letter of appointment or sign a contract with anyone. Is fair. But if you call yourself an advocate and you know what someone is going through, this is a common sense. You know what someone is going through, and you want to put statements out there. You are careful. If I was in his shoe, I would leave quietly.
Okay, Queen Abiki.
However, it's not my opinion.
Hold on. Greatness, hold on.
Sorry. Good morning,
Queen
everybody.
Abiki. No, please hold on, Dara. Hold on, please. We have to address it as we go. So, Queen Abiki, I want to rephrase what you said. What you've now said is that because Kiññg Whtie has been an advocate for Wunmi and Liam, and now is in conflict with part of the team who are supporting Wunmi and Liam, rather than him coming online to say, okay, I'm no longer supporting Wunmi and Liam, you're saying he should have just taken a step away quietly, right? Queen Abiki, is that what you said?
I'm not talking about his conflict part. I'm just saying him. I don't want to talk about anybody's conflict.
Yes, I know that. But
exactly. That's what I meant exactly.
Abiki, you cannot talk about Kiññg Whtie saying, I am no longer supporting Wunmi and Liam, and not talk about what led to that. His name was being tarnished. His reputation was being damaged on social media. So again, Kiññg Whtie felt the need to defend himself. And then he then sat in a space where he thought that if all these years, over a year and how many months, I have been here supporting you, advocating for you, and now your team, a part of team that I used to be a part of or whatever it is, now are beginning to tarnish my image and mention my name in ways that are uncalled for, and tag me a thief, tag me a betrayal, tag me a dishonest, and someone who is dishonest, tag me somebody who has brought harm to you and to Liam. After my months of sleepless nights, I have a right to come out and say, you know what? If all of a sudden now I have become a bad person, okay, I'm going to step away. I leave it to you people. However, I'm not going to allow my name to be dented. It's not like there's nothing going on. Kiññg Whtie just woke up one morning and came online and said, just so you all know, everybody on the cause of justice for Mohbad at one point or the other, some people have actually come online to say, I am no longer supporting Baba Mohbad again, because in that moment there's conflict. And before you know it, you see them supporting her again. Those of you who are even, with the majority who are online now, with this huge facade of them being the supporters of Omoumi, they have actually told Omoumi as well that we are no longer supporting you. They have said it behind, they have said it here in public. You guys have all heard it. At one point or the other, just 2 weeks, over a week ago, I did not hear the show, but somebody reached out to me and said, somebody actually said on the show, why because support among me more, support among me more. The only reason that nobody took that to the bank and ran with it is because that person is not in conflict with an entire group of people. That person is a part of that entire group. So it's okay when they say that. But because Kiññg Whtie now is in conflict with a certain group of people, feels like his name is being dented, he has a face, he has a name to protect. I don't think there was anything wrong in him saying that.
So that's your point. Me, I'm saying if I was in his shoes, because we all work in an organization and we have an objective. Kiññg Whtie, if we have an objective, right? We have a goal, our targets. Even if we have conflicts in that organization, we squash it.
Okay, if I work in an organization and I have paid my due diligence with that organization, I have worked with them for 1 year, and this organization, they then begin to have conversations about me being dishonest, being a thief, not questioning my work ethics.
You mean the people in the organization, not the organization in itself?
Listen, the organization is run by people.
Organization is not human. It is run by the individual. The employees. A bunch of individuals comes to question your ability or inability to carry out your duty on a daily basis.
Let's say my employee now. Listen, Osha, let's say my employee questions my work ethics through my supervisor, or questions or whatever, for whatever reason, I feel like there's some sort of injustice happening to me and my organization, and I have voiced this, and nothing is being done about it, I will go to the union. I will take the organization to the union, and I will make very good money out of them. If I don't take them to the union, I will go to the papers, and I will go to the radio station, I will go to TV station, and I will go and call them out. We are talking about reputation here. So this man's reputation has been dented so bad. And for him in that moment, he thought, the only reason these people are talking about me and mentioning me in this light is because I am still here supporting this girl. They do show and say, Wunmi, be careful of Kiññg Whtie, though. Wunmi, beware of Kiññg Whtie.
The people make an organization. I know.
I prefer quickly, because I'm gonna mute in a moment. And I want to put this to Queen Abiki. Queen Abiki, you've been someone I've actually liked for the longest, but I not aligned in some areas. We all
I'm not here to make anything.
And I put
I'm
it
just saying
when you mentioned that if Kiññg Whtie were to be in your shoes, these are the things that you would do as a person. Trust me, you will not take half of the things that have been meted at Kiññg Whtie, not in the slightest. You may either walk away quietly, but it will still hurt you one way or the other.
That's what I'm saying.
Look, it is the double standard for me that we think that's like exactly. Excuse me, let me finish. Exactly how we expect things to be, that it should be in a certain way, but when it comes your way, when you find yourself in that actual position, I bet you with every single thing that I have, that you as a person will not condone a pinch of what has happened.
I will go to war.
I was not there. You get what I'm saying? I am not Kiññg Whtie, and I'm saying if I was in his shoes, if I was him, that's my loyalty to people. When you are an advocate, it's different. you are advocating for something, there should be some certain level of integrity and loyalty. And you guys may not agree with me.
So
but
where
I
have you found this integrity?
You understand? That's all.
When you find yourself in this type of situation, where have you faulted his integrity and loyalty? As he at any point in time, this is my question to you and every other person that are gunning for his head. Where has he brought harm Wumi's way? Where? Point it out to me. I will take it right now here.
I may not have seen physical. Look,
no,
there are
tell me. No, be straight. Yes or no, Kiññg? Go straight to the point. Where has he brought harm?
Hold on now. You said go straight to the point.
In his doing, in everything, his contribution. Where has he brought harm Wumi's way?
You know what? Like you said, nemesis will judge, right? Time will tell. Hold on. I am not here to fight anyone. But I've seen, you may not see, I've seen some questionable Kiññg White. Even in his speech, like you said, we shouldn't go into details. I will let this be. And
you are here to answer me. I need you.
This we don't want to hear
exactly
because
where
Karimo sometimes will come out and say, "Oh,
pinpoint it, then I will agree with you. If it is viable.
I saw here. You are going this place, huh? And he said he's not the one giving Karimo information. Fine. And I told you again that
is there verifiable evidence towards that?
Yes. So did you confirm at any point from Omomi that Kiññg White is the only one who knew that she was going to or Kiññg White even knew? Because this
from what I know up to date, that's what I know. That's what I look. That's what I know.
Queen Abiki,
I can't fault what I know.
Queen Abiki, listen, I have
based on your own assumption.
That's
not
what I know.
Where an evidence is being shown to you.
Where is the
nowhere you have a verifiable evidence to that effect, to that your statement that you just made now. You are just assuming. Assumption.
I am not,
and that is why we're here today.
I am not assuming what I'm saying.
You are assuming because there's no verifiable evidence to that effect.
You asked if Omowumi.
Yeah, I think let me break something down to you. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me borrow you, please.
Look,
let me borrow you, please. That I think I
when I come. I'm not here to fight. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, the moderator to complete. My moderator is not full. Okay, so
they've been throwing tantrums, so
yeah, leave that. I mean, it's okay. So Queen Abiki, let me just tell you, let me quickly correct a notion. So you said that you have heard certain times where they said, Kiññg White is the one who gave information. Do you have evidence?
I've not said I heard.
Okay.
Oh, he said you know. For facts. That's what you said.
Yeah, I know. I know for a fact. I'm not saying I heard.
Okay, how do you know?
From the information, and I'm not going to share. From the information I've gathered, he is the one who is prevailed to that information.
Okay, now
and Karimo got it.
Let me correct.
If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Then maybe my source, but I'm working on my source.
Okay, let me correct that notion now. Let me correct that notion real quick. That information is untrue. Whoever your source is lied about it. We all know Karimo on this page, and we know how Karimo operates. If Kiññg White has given Karimo any personal information about Omoumi, we will not be sitting here. Karimo would have put it out in public. Everything that they have said, they are mere accusations, baseless, because there are some of them that I have actually asked Omoumi by myself, and she said, but she's not on your baby, no, she's not on your meeting. I think Kiññg White, Kiññg White to Mohbad, it's of anybody. So
I have to go now. All I will say is that time will tell.
No, Queen Abiki.
Yeah. Look, I don't have any issue with you. I'm a fair as well. I will always come to you when you are on the platform.
Yeah, and that's why we're coordinating the platform and making sure that people are not taking your words out of context. See, at the end of the day, posterity will judge everyone.
Yes.
Don't push wrong narrative at any don't share that don't shaburu oju and be rubber love for ogun odun ojo I personally, if I see King White do something that is wrong, I personally, my integrity, my face, my name means the world to me. I will not use my name to say something. Hey, Joe, I'm going to
I don't care. I've made my points clear, and that's where I stand. I may be wrong. I'm open up to be corrected in the future, but for now, I stand where I stand. I'm not against King White. I don't hold him like me, if you want to know, but I have seen some questionable things, and that's what I stand. We agree to disagree.
Okay,
you are all my sisters, love always, but this is where I stand.
He will not abuse us anyway. That's Emma stay of drama.
Yes.
And I want your honest truth on this one. Yeah. If somebody sat down on their last program and say to another woman and say to her, oh, how do you feel about that? Ọlọ́run ló mú pẹ̀lú oyún tó ní sínú tó bàjẹ́. Oyún tó tún wá nìyẹn ń sìn. Ìyẹn náà wá tún wá bàjẹ́. How do you?
That's not a good thing to say. I don't know what transfer, but no matter what, that's not the right thing to say.
Okay, so the reason I said that right now is if you say that King White should have walked out quietly. I don't think somebody in his shoe that heard that about his partner, somebody said that about his partner will walk out quietly. Because again,
was Omawumi the one who said it about his partner?
However, the people supporting Omawumi is the one that said
it. You see, that's where we go wrong.
This is
just because somebody is supporting Omawumi, then Omawumi is responsible for what.
Well, this is bona fide people that is supporting Omawumi that said
it doesn't. You see, this is where we not agree. No, I don't believe in that. What the person did is wrong. I don't agree.
King White ló ṣe ìgbọ̀ tẹkàn já àwọn èèyàn kọ́lé ẹ̀bẹ̀ yẹn máa ṣàkóbẹ̀ yẹn.
Sísá Abẹ́fẹ́, ẹ má jẹ́ kí ẹ take time wa.
You know, no, you have to be open to let
no. Argument yẹn ò wọ́ tẹ̀, ṣe understand because nǹkan tí ó ń try láti ṣe yẹn, ó ń wo bí pé bóyá mo jẹ́.
No, bring her back up. King White, bring her back up. We have to be open and we don't have to be selective. We have to be subjective. So bring her back up.
Argument.
I'll be on hold for a few minutes. So please help me ask Queen Abiki, as she criticized the same action that she's criticizing here and now. Can she do that? Yes. Please bring her back up. Thank you. Let's all have to be open-minded. I need that.
She's not like fighting us. So please, let's keep an open mind, everybody.
Nígbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn sọ fún ìyàwó
if you guys have questions.
If you are in a position, you will expect criticism. Let's be open to criticism. Wait and hear out.
Yes, you can see. The back of what did this one? Information come out. Information is jáde.
Nǹkan kan la fẹ́ drive out.
So you have to be open to hearing everyone. Queen Abiki is gone. I don't think she's gonna come back. If there's anybody. Okay, Dara, please. Sorry, please.
It's fine. I understand that we all are trying to get to a good source. Sherry, nǹkan tí wọ́n yẹn sọ, King White sùúrù lè máa ṣe. Ibi tó ti gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ àti nǹkan tó mọ̀, ibi kan náà ló ti ń bọ̀. And if bí tẹ́ bá mọ ibi tí source yẹn ti ń wá, ẹ máa mọ ibi tí maligning àbí source tó ti ń spread. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi sà? Téèyàn bá kíní nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ìdí ẹ̀gbin ni. Téèyàn bá ti wà ń bẹ̀, wọ́n ní orúkọ kan wà ní ìgbẹ́ lówó wà. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi sà? And sometimes kíní is separate, ó ti ń di benefit, ó ti ń di fund, ó ti ń di conversation. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, so àwọn èèyàn ń kọ́ra even when you just give them pé King White tó ẹ pé kìnnìkan ẹlòmíì tó máa rò dáadáa tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ but torí pé gbogbo ẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn ti ń rí ọwọ́ selfishness everybody nínú gbogbo ẹ̀. Ní àdúrà tí ẹ ń sọ nísìnyí is not tabanibeka wo ọ̀dọ̀ baba Mohbad ló yẹ kó wà because that's the father gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ń ṣe but tí ẹni tó bíyàn tó bá wà níbì kan tó ń pe ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ́daràn ìyá mi gan tẹ́ pé wọ́n ọmọ ẹ̀ dúró èèyàn tó dúró èèyàn wájú ó sì ń dúró pé ọmọ òun ò ṣe kankan so gbogbo dynamics yẹn làwọn èèyàn ń wò tí mistrust bá máa wáyé ó ti spread far and beyond and nǹkan tó ń try láti sọ ni pé character assassination tán ti fún Wunmi ti pọ̀ jù so tẹ́ bá máa in a way gbogbo àwọn tó ń support ẹ̀ náà nínú ọmọ afárágbá táwọn bá lọ react ó máa implicate bí àwọn èèyàn ṣe máa view Wunmi ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mi sà so it is sometimes we just need to be bóyá bí wọ́n ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wọ́n come out as very aggressive taking it kan I understand that I mo rí point yẹn but ẹ má jẹ́ ká dismiss wọn pé okay gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ kíní kan because okay we know what you've done so far àmọ́ nǹkan tẹ́ ti ṣe àmọ́ yìí you still have our trust but and then it trust ẹ̀yẹn ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ disregard ẹ̀ pé kò wà important. Lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ torí pé òun náà nǹkan the same thing lẹ́jọ́ fight fún see when you are doing something together with someone when you are doing a group work tẹ́lẹ̀ bá fẹ́ ba group work yín jẹ́ ó máa wẹ́yìn kan tẹ́ pé ó feel pé ó weak. And every time, everything that I've seen so far, anybody that is not strong, anybody that is not, don't fight, rubbish. Even when you have facts, even when you have evidence. So please, toba possible, toba padawa, so we platform and everybody, ko mean in kotoba believe. Emi no mo need believes me now. At least mo gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ, ó ní mo ṣe lè present ọ̀rọ̀ tí gbogbo ẹ̀ máa fi dàrú. But we should always have an open perspective on things like this. You can't hold on to one thing and say, oh, this is how it's going to be forever. I am very sorry about what they said about your spouse, about your partner. I apologize on behalf of everyone. Please and please, I understand that it's very painful. You want to fight for yourself. You know, in every camp now, there is a lot of gaps. There's a lot of everything there. Because and when you're seeing the benefits, okay, or this time, or this thing, or this time, so every time, and the man every time, the man make proof wa, Emma binu, binu. Every time, I beg of you. See when you want to win a battle, you might lose many wars. You see, you cannot control what people would say, sir. Rubbish. Just to like she was saying that it's like PR. Edit nǹkan wọ́n lè lo voice tó bá ṣe desperate sí ni kíní yẹn ṣe máa strong sí. Mo bẹ̀ yín ni ẹ fi sùúrù kún sùúrù yín sà. Mo bẹ̀ yín náà.
Don't go because you're going to be the one to close the show. But let's just make sure that we keep the platform open for more people. Please, if you have any question for Kiññg Whtie, you have any question you want to ask Kiññg Whtie, please now is the time to come up and ask whatever you have heard.
Good day.
I'm asking questions. Yeah, Queen, please Queen Mother, please give me a minute. Because Abakatoko will realize I fake with you. That now you have the opportunity to come and ask him, Kiññg, and come and question him on what you have heard. Now that you have the opportunity, if you don't come up and ask him and you go pushing wrong narrative, just so you guys know. Queen Mother, I don't know, what's Queen Mother? Please go ahead.
Okay. Good day, everyone. Kiññg Whtie, good day. Adefemi, good day. Usha, my darling sister. There was a day I was on your live. I was told you are from Edo. I said I'm from Edo too. I don't know. Okay, we know they carry last now.
You know they carry last too.
Don't go well.
Our sister.
Alpha. I'm from Whtie. I'm from Whtie. Okay, King White. See, you look so much like one of my brother, and I like you. Me, I don't like it. My kids don't want me on TikTok, so I'm always careful. But then maybe Sorry?
Someone said you didn't greet MFM. She's our assistant.
MFM. Because she did talk, I thought she said no, I'm so sorry. I'm love called. I'm sorry, MFM, my darling sister. I'm sorry. Okay. So, Sherry or Kiññg tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí pẹ̀lú King White àti àwọn I'm a supporter. Why? Because both of them are so in love. And I like them because I was 18, my husband was 19. Bashi Dele was the one that distressed me. So mo be love she marry and you know. So mo abefe. The first time Timolosi page tell me I met you there. And I learned you are from Ibadan. I school in Ibadan as well. I don't talk much.
Is not from Ibadan.
But you lived in Ibadan. Maybe
No, she lived in Lagos also.
Oh, okay.
Oshani Ibadan, Oshado family.
Okay.
Yeah, Oshani.
Went to boarding school there.
Okay. Maybe I made a mistake. Okay. Let me go straight to the point. Hey, John, Kiññg tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. So possible kí resolve it because me I don't like fights. Mo máa ń like tí àwọn méjì bá jà èèyàn kẹta ó yẹ kó wọn wá bọ́n ṣe máa parí ẹ̀. Tí bá ní mi ò rí gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀rọ ni mo máa ń rí everything. In fact nǹkan tó ń sọ lẹ́yìn ní ìjẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ọmọ ìyún fọmọ bóyàn nǹkan mẹ́ta ni ò kì í fi bóyàn owó ọmọ àti ọkọ àbí ìyàwó.
Sister mi, ẹ tó proceed. Ṣẹ́rí nílé ayé yìí, èèyàn bá ń jà, èèyàn máa ń fi àyè àtúnṣe sílẹ̀. Àwọn ọjà kọ̀ọ̀kan dẹ̀ wà tó jẹ́ pé tẹ́ bá ti jà dé àmì kan kò lè ṣàtúnṣe mọ́. Nǹkan tó máa wá ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn yẹn ni pé oníkálùkù máa mọ ìwọ̀n ara ẹ̀, ó máa mọ ibi tó máa rìn sí.
Okay.
Ó lè má parí. Ó máa ní level kan, ó máa ní àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kan, wọ́n náà ẹyin ní ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá ti jábọ́ òṣìṣẹ́ ìbàdàmọ́. Èèyàn ò lè bá mi fọmọ ṣeré. Èmi personally èèyàn lè bá mi fọmọ ṣeré. So ó máa ní àwọn ọjà kọ̀ọ̀kan téèyàn máa jà tí ò lè látúnṣe. Kò sí irú pé wọ́n fẹ́ parí ẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe. But in the same way, àtúnṣe dẹ̀ tún lè wà náà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ẹ máa túnṣe, oníkálùkù máa ṣe kí ni? Àlọ́láyé ara
kò sí ìjà tí ò lè parí o because ẹ mọ ìṣe náà ṣe lọ́hùn tó dẹ̀ ń dáríjì wá mo mọ̀ pé King White ó máa bínú there was a dragging tó dragon tí mo wò pé àtọ́ sọ ẹbí àgbà tó ń fẹ́ lọ kẹ́rù ẹbí àyàwó ẹ̀ ṣe rí gbà mí Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kíyàn máa ṣe nǹkan kan káwọn èèyàn burúkú kan dẹ̀ fojú sọ̀rọ̀ èèyàn tẹ́ pé nǹkan tí yìí ò ṣe àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ máa gbé léèyàn lórí pé èèyàn ṣe I was pain mo ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ó dẹ̀ lè má rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ó yẹ ká máa farabalẹ̀ tí nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ká farabalẹ̀ ká wò pé òkè pọ̀ tún pé ó sì ń gbọ́ ìgbà tí kìíní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ṣé wọ́n ló ṣe lé because a lè máa níyàn kan ló ṣe kó má jẹ́ ní ẹ ló ṣe kí 99% èèyàn máa ní òun ló ṣe kó jẹ́ 1% tó ní kò ṣe yẹn òun ló right ṣó yẹ mí torí ẹ̀ ṣe rí gbogbo wa we are fighting for Mohbad a fẹ́ mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad a fẹ́ mọ ẹni tó wà á di ìkíní gangan a dẹ̀ fẹ́ mọ̀ wẹ́ for èmi believe pé abẹ́rẹ́ tí wọ́n fún yẹn òun ló gbòdì lára ẹ̀ but nǹkan tẹ̀mí feel ó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn but tí wọ́n bá dẹ̀ wádìí lọ tí wọ́n rí pé kì í ṣe òun pẹ̀ fine
but kan tèmi fẹ́ sọ ni pé ẹ má sọ pé kò sí ìjà tí ò ṣe ń parí tó bá pé lóòótọ́ a fẹ́ràn Mohbad a dẹ̀ fẹ́ justice àti ilẹ̀ mo ti máa sọ pé tó bá pé everybody come together tí a fight kìíní ni ìyá ti rí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gbogbo àti àwọn section kan máa wà báyìí àwọn ilé máa wà báyìí wọ́n tún bára wọn jà gbogbo ẹ ti di in fact I have never seen a thing like this before in my life to be honest with you. Ìjà yẹn ti wá pọ̀ wọ́n ti wá fi personal interest tí wọ́n fi sentiment ó ti wọ̀ ó ti wá bà gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ rẹ pé èmi gan ìgbà míì ti máa wà lórí page mi tí wọ́n bá ti ń parí tí wọ́n bá ti ń ṣe pé máa sá eré kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ ni because mo mọ ẹni tí mo jẹ́ ní society even ní Nigeria ní America àwọn èèyàn kan wà tẹ́gbẹ́ wọn gbọ́dọ̀ rí mi níbi tí wọ́n ti ń ṣe gbogbo ká máa ṣe pé ká máa jà ká máa ṣe gbogbo àwọn ọ̀gá what are you doing there you know. So torí ẹ̀ ni mo ṣe lè sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ but pé kí n settle nǹkan Kiññg Whtie ìbejì níyàwó yín máa bí fún yín ẹ máa rántí pé mo sọ̀rọ̀ eléyìí ìyàwó yín máa bímọ ó máa bírú ó máa bígbà ó máa bí ọmọ tó yẹ pé àsùn yín kò sẹ́ni tó jọ́ Ọlọ́run ló ní àṣẹ Ọlọ́run ló ní gbogbo ẹ̀mí ọwọ́ ẹ má bínú ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mi ò mọ ẹni tó sọ o but whoever tó bá sọ please ẹjọ́ ṣèlédénú ẹ fi ṣoṣù ẹ fi para wọn ní lídà ó máa ń gba oríṣiríṣi ìwọ sí tara ó máa fi ṣoṣù ó máa fi para I know it's painful but on behalf of ẹ tó sọ ìwé tó sọ but please don't be angry don't be annoyed ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàgbé nípa ọ̀rọ̀ àdúrà according to me ó ní àdúrà dúró tí òun ó ṣe bàbá fún ọmọ òun me I'm ready to support àdúrà for that cause because láti ilẹ̀ náà mo rí pé ọmọ yìí ìgbà táwọn èèyàn sọ kò fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ó fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ but ọkùnrin ó ń ṣe bákan ó lè jẹ́ ọmọ tó quiet even dábàárí tó bá ń kọrin gan ó dàbí ẹni tí ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu ìfọ́n tó bá ń kọrin gan ó máa ń ra kọrin kì í ṣe ọmọ alágbájá according to nǹkan tí ènìyàn rí bí ẹ ṣe kò ń ṣe tó ní àgbàjá láti sọ̀rọ̀ jù don't be angry ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa come together ká support mi kẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ má bínú òṣà please na darling sister abẹ́fẹ́ àti Kiññg Whtie tó bá níbẹ̀ ṣe lè parí ẹ̀ ẹ̀yin ẹ wọnú ara ju èmi lọ tó bá níbẹ̀ ṣe lè parí ẹ̀ jẹ́ ká parí ẹ̀ ká dẹ̀ múra wa lẹ́yọ̀ kan ká dúró ká dẹ̀ fight fún nǹkan ká believe in ẹjọ́ kó tí mo fẹ́ sọ nínú ẹjọ́ please má bínú.
ọ̀nà méjì ló pín sí mama ẹ má bínú ta ni ẹ̀rí fásitì pé wọ́n bá parí ẹ̀ ẹ má bínú wa.
ókè gbogbo àwọn tó ṣẹ̀yìn tó sọ òdì ọ̀rọ̀ òní mi ò mọ̀ sọ owó ní ìyòmọ́ ẹni náà àbí mo ní mi ò mọ̀ ẹni tó jẹ́ ẹ̀yin lẹ mọ̀ ẹ̀yin wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ sí whoever tó bá jẹ́ ẹ má bínú.
mi ò bínú náà mi ò bínú but lórí ọ̀rọ̀ kí nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ ni pé kí everybody kàn ní peace kí olúkálùkù máa ṣe tiẹ̀ because ṣe mọ̀ mentality ideology ṣe ti olúkálùkù ó yà ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ so tí olúkálùkù bá lè push ẹ̀ mo mọ̀ pé tó bá máa yá lọ́jọ́ kan òpin máa dé bá ogun nǹkan tá à ń ṣe yìí a máa hand ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad lọ́jọ́ kan so result olúkálùkù nǹkan tá a bá ṣe a máa wá jáde ìtọ́ni so bóyá for now pé ká máa jọ ṣe padà bí kólúkálùkù máa ṣe tiẹ̀ bí Ọlọ́run bá ṣe rán ṣe understand bòyí tó ṣe kókó jù tó ṣe pàtàkì jù bẹ́ẹ̀ òun ni pé kán jẹ́ ká kọ ìtàn rere nítorí àwọn ọmọ wa à ń fi platform òkúlé àwọn èèyàn yẹn mo kàn máa advice wọn pé kán lọ stop ẹ̀ kò ń ṣe nǹkan tá a gbé dání nìyẹn so tá a bá lè stop gbogbo àwọn kan bẹ́ẹ̀ ká face reality kán dẹ̀ má máa fi mọ̀ mi máa spite àwọn èèyàn kán máa wá ọ̀tá fún tán bá lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kò bá pè wọn gbọ́ pé kájọ wà ní page kan náà àfi tá a bá ń tọ́ra wa jẹ èmi ò lè fẹ́ tọ́ra mi jẹ mọ́ I just want to do the right thing so in the build the legacy gidi fúnra mi so that is what I'm doing so mi ò fẹ́ disappoint yín pé àwọn dẹ̀ ti sọ pé Kiññg Whtie gbọ́ pé ṣẹ́tù lọ́kàn mi nínú mi inú mi mọ́ ṣe everybody bó dẹ̀ dáríjì anybody ẹni tó bá ṣẹ̀ mí mo forgive ẹ so ẹni tẹ́mi náà bá dẹ̀ ti ṣẹ̀ tó bá wà nù ẹ̀ tó bá lè forgive me fine tí ó bá lè forgive me ó wà láàrin wọn àtọ́lọ́hun kan tí n bá ti ṣe fún kọ́lọ́hun bí mi but the best thing òun ni pé wọ́n jẹ́ ká ọ̀rá máa ṣe lọ báyìí kólúkálukú máa búra wọn ká máa tà síra wa but ká jẹ́ kí ni wá mọ́ kalẹ̀ mú pé the right thing ni à ń ṣe so nǹkan tí mo fi pé mo lè sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan mo respect bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ọlọ́run lè máa pọ́n ilé máa.
àmì jésù àtẹ̀yìn náà ìjọ nǹkan tó ní kọ̀ fẹ́ sọ ni.
Yeah, just a round up. So, merci everybody on the platform for Kiññg White. Everybody, I think everyone has spoken well. Kiññg White, merci. Je merci what I merci teacher. Merci is still released or not? Merci. Okay. Kiññg White, the last yeah. So Kiññg White, going forward, káwọn fans yín, àwọn èèyàn yín, àwọn tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ yín tó fẹ́ràn yín genuinely kí n tó máa expect látọ̀dọ̀ yín lórí ọ̀rọ̀ àdúrà fún justice of Mohbad going forward.
Mo máa dúpẹ́ ní ọwọ́ gbogbo wọn pé wọ́n ṣe mo dẹ̀ really appreciate wọn, mo really love wọn. Àwọn tí wọ́n understand mi dáadáa. Àtàwọn tó understand mi náà bọ̀ tó ṣì ń wò pé àti nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe mo máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹlẹ́dàá ògo yín pé ẹ ṣe gan kẹ́dẹ̀ máa expect pé ẹni tí ò ṣẹ̀ tàdẹ̀wò pé kò ṣẹ̀ bí wọ́n tiẹ̀ tí mọ́lé tọ́lọ́run ò jẹ́ kí ẹlẹ́dàá ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ tí ò jẹ́ kí wọ́n tì mọ́lé kó jìyà ṣàìmọ̀dí bọ̀ wàhálà tó ti ṣe ẹni tó gbé ṣe wàhálà yẹn tọ́lọ́run dẹ̀ wá ń fi ẹlẹ́yà ẹ̀wọ̀n tó ń fàṣírí ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹ̀yin tẹ́ dúró tì tẹ́ wò pé kí ìyà yẹn kó má jẹ́ gbé tẹ́ ẹ̀ fẹ́ support láti lè arrange lọ́ọ̀yà tó máa padà wá sọ fẹ́ni ẹ pé ó gbọ́n nǹkan tó ní ó ṣe tó dẹ̀ mọ́ pé kò ṣe tó ṣe conference tó ṣe lé bóyá ìwọ náà wá fèsì gbogbo ẹ̀ padà tẹ́ ẹ dúró pé fẹ́ ẹ̀pẹ̀ as a public torí ẹ̀yin public náà ló lò tó fi ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe mo fẹ́ appreciate yín pé abiyamọ tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ọlọ́run ní sọ yín dàbí àgbà ẹ dẹ̀ máa dúró ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ tọ́lọ́run yín ẹ wọ ọlá ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ tí wọ́n bi tẹ̀lé tẹ́ ẹ nífẹ̀ẹ́ tó jẹ́ pé ariwo ẹ̀ ló gbé gbogbo yín pàtà ẹ wọ ọlá yẹn kẹ́ fi jà fún kẹ́ má jẹ́ kí ìyà yẹn kó jẹ́ gbé kẹ́ má jẹ́ kórúkọ ẹ̀ bàjẹ́ gbé kẹ́ má jẹ́ kí gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ́n pa ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú pé tí ò mọ anything kẹ́ má jẹ́ kí ó lọ gbé lórí ẹ̀ ọlọ́run ò lè ní fìyà jà ọmọ tí yín náà ikú ò ní pa yín àìsàn ní gbé gbogbo yín dẹ́ ẹ̀ ní problem ní agbára ọlọ́run gbogbo nǹkan táwọn náà dẹ̀ sacrifice tí àtòrí ẹ̀ ń jẹ́ ìyà ìṣẹ̀ àìmọ̀dí kí ọlọ́run wọlá ìwà wa ní kọ́nà ní kọ̀kọ̀ against the family yẹn kó fi bí wá kó fi yẹn dá wa ní ẹjọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tá a bá ń ṣe ní kọ́nà láìda àwọn tá a bá ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń ṣe kà tá à ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ anything tá a bá lè máa ṣe ní kọ́nà tí ó hàn sójú ẹ̀yìn èèyàn tó hàn sọ ọlọ́run tó nílé ayé kó fi bí èmi kó fi bí mí so mo dẹ̀ mọ́ fí lágbára ọlọ́run èyí tó jù ní ọlọ́run á ṣe mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí pé ẹ dúró tì wá kí ẹ support wa ẹ ṣe gan.
ẹ ṣe mo ti fẹ́ máa lọ so anytime tí bá ti ní kẹwàá ní màmá wá if there is any support tí mo lè ṣe fún àdúrà I will okay ẹ ṣe gan. Okay. Bye-bye.
I'm just going to quickly speak. Kiññg White, you may not hear this from me often, but I want to really say thank you very much for all your efforts and everything that you have done so far, irrespective of whatever comes your way. You stood firm. Oh, well, okay. You know, drawing. Malo mo break. Right, so just wanted to say thank you for every effort that you've made, and thank you to everyone standing firm. Merci, Momo Potisu. But to get to hear this, thank you very much for standing by him. Abefe, nice one, greatness. Thank you guys. You guys are the real MVP. We rise by lifting others. Abefe, the microphone. Thank you.
Thank you. To everybody watching us, please, we need your help. We need your donations. We need your support. Adura needs us. Okay, Emma Jeka, let's not turn a blind eye to Adura. let's all support Adura. Adura needs help. We don't want the same thing that happened to Mohbad to happen to Adura and to his career. We have a duty to Mohbad, and that duty is to advocate for his family members, especially those who have stood in gap for his son. So Kiññg Whtie in the coming days will be coming online and will be sharing how we can all, support Adura with our widow's mite. Adura has now become, is now in our arms, and we have to just all come together and help. So Kiññg Whtie, maybe tomorrow, later today, we'll come out and share how we're going to support Adura. Even if it's, you see, we don't have to bring 1,500,000. So no, to buy 1,000, to buy 2,000, to buy 5,000, whatever you have, as your spirit leads. When it comes out to share this initiative.
In 200 meters, turn left onto Consumers Road.
Everybody.
I'm going.
Okay, I'm not being able to do it. To me,
at the light, turn left onto Consumers Road.
30 minutes. Mo get to Alibisha, Minipé, so Mohbad people when say so. More and I will something. I'm not being able to be to know.
All right. Yeah.
Continue
on Consumers Road for 800 meters.
Just give me 1 minute. I'm not mind. More GPS, I'm not mind. Accident so I have to take another route. So I'm not being able to kill more down. One question to bring and Kiññg look for around down for around, so that it will not look as if maybe people do not want it to be resolved. On our Japa to repair, and I believe this is not the first time, neither the second time. It is high time till each platform valid on its own, so that is that by the way.
In 400 meters, turn left onto Yorkland Boulevard.
Choose. You don't need to convince everybody. I need that to convince everybody. Choose that to remember more question content put down down. So you don't need to force it on anybody. You don't force friendship. You don't force love. When you
turn left onto Yorkland Boulevard.
Don't force it. Tí o bá like it naturally, kò sí ni tí ẹ bá ṣe kan àti èsì fún yín ní listening yẹ. O kò ní sọ pé nǹkan tí.
In 400 meters, turn left.
And I want to thank Abefe and Lusha. Tí bá yẹ pé bàbí yóò ti ń ṣe láti jọ ìjọ ìní, kò ní rí bó ṣe rí báyìí. You understand? Tàdé dúró ti ẹni ìpé náà, ilé ti pọ̀ jù, ọkùnrin ni wọ́n nà, kí ló lè tó yìí, So, wọ́n ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n ṣe báyìí. Mo body part, mo sọ fún yín mo ní mo pe Wùnmí pé kí ni ọkùnrin yìí ṣe? Ó ní òun mọ̀, ó ní kò yé òun náà.
Take the next left, then turn left.
Gbọ́ pàtì tí Wùnmí ti sọ pé Adura is just like a father to my son. Ó máa ń pe dada. You will not hear that part. And have Wùnmí ever come outside láti fún ààrẹ attack Kiññg Whtie? Even èyí tó fi jọ ń jà yìí, sọ ẹgbẹ́ sọ pé kò tí ì máa try láti fẹ́ bá Kiññg Whtie sọ̀rọ̀ ni. But ṣé ti rí ẹyin kan tẹ máa ń lọ, ẹ má bínú ẹjọ́ nítorí tọ́lọ́. Bí a yóò blindly ni o, bí àwọn manipulate ni o, bí a hypnotize ni o, bí àwọn bewitch ni o. I do not want to care bọ́n ṣe ṣe yín. Tí ìgbọ́hùn mi fúnra rẹ̀ kó wá accuse ẹni. Wọ́n kò sọ fún mi pé ó ń gbọ́ òun ní bọ́ta láti jọ ìjọ ọ̀rọ̀ òun ní ìwò ló wà ń tà tí ò yẹ kó wà ń tà. Èmi béèrè lọ́wọ́ ni. Wọ́n tó bá sọ fún mi pé ó ń gbọ́ òun ní bọ́ta ọ̀rọ̀ òun ní ìwò. That was why tí mo fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ Kiññg Whtie lẹ́nu pé ẹ wá ìjọ nítorí tọ́lọ́. This lady said something. Ó ní ẹ̀yin mẹ́rin márùn-ún lẹ́jọ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ jọ nítorí tọ́lọ́. Ṣé lóòótọ́ lẹ́yìn mẹ́rin márùn-ún jọ sọ̀rọ̀? Ṣẹ̀jọ̀ wà ní gùn. Ẹ rí pé mo emphasize lórí bẹ̀yìn. And the reason is that mo mọjọ́ tí mò ń bá wọn sọ tó ní àkàrí máa ń pè mí àṣẹ máa kọ́ ní irọ́ ẹ̀dúró síbẹ̀. So I want to know if he has been doing that. And mo dẹ̀ bèrè lọ́wọ́ lẹ́yìn ẹjọ́ o ṣé kò ní pẹ́ ilẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ lè tàwọn kankan fún Karimo because èmi ò kí n fẹ́ dúró síbi tó yẹ pé àbùkù ẹ̀tẹ́ máa ti yíyàn lára. I want to know kò sígbà mi tí wọ́n bá ń ṣọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀ kí lúpọ̀ máa wà but I want to know where I actually belong to.
You understand? So for those of you that still believe, one can was okay, there was okay, that still want to believe in whatever you believe, so be it. Kò sí wàhálà, a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run, ẹ ṣe tí gbogbo kọ́ńtẹ́nìkálì bá ṣe lórí justice for Mohbad, gbogbo ẹ̀ ló máa gbà. Because ẹ̀yin kọ́kọ́ choose láti wà wicked yẹn. King White, ó wà ní ara àwọn first people sẹ́ẹ̀, mo sì máa ń sọ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ń báyìí. Wọ́n máa ń ṣe fídíò, wọ́n máa ń sọ̀tún bí live show, tí bá ń kọjá máa yá. Ọkùnrin yìí lọ sùn àwọn máa ń ṣe rí iléeṣẹ́ mọ̀ pé tẹ́lẹ̀ bá ń sùn báyìí sẹ̀ ọ́dún òní màmá ọ̀hún àwọn máa ń sùn wọ́n máa bá tó ń gbé ọkùnrin yìí lọ sùn it was four seconds speaking kan ṣe kiri but we are not here to count ẹni tó kọ́kọ́ ṣe lélẹ̀ ẹni tó kọ́kọ́ ṣe lélẹ̀ you just need to be fair to your fellow human being káfíń wa ni wọ́n ṣe àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe does it really deserve all these things kí ló dé kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wà wicked naturally ẹ̀yin ni Ọlọ́run ni. Ẹ ṣe everybody mo ti débi iṣẹ́ mi ẹni tó bá ní kan tó fẹ́ ṣe fàdúrà ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe fàdúrà for the fact that èyí fún ara ẹni pé àdúrà ṣe lè bàbá fún ọmọ wọn bó ṣe gbogbo kan la lè máa expect lọ́dọ̀ wọn ṣé ti níwọ̀n mi ìgbà míì wà mo gbọ́ wà ní tight corner ẹgbà mi mo ṣe sọ fún yín ó wà ní tight corner kò sí kan tó lè ṣe tó bá ṣe kọjá rẹ̀ sí àwọn ojú mi náà mama tó máa níwọ̀n òbí ẹ̀dá tó fẹ́ fi kíní kan ṣe pendant ni àwọn òbí láì ṣeré lélẹ̀ àbáwádà ìbéèrè láti mọ̀ tọrọ but that is it is what it is èyí ọmọ ẹ̀kọ́ fi kàn gbà kan lọ́wọ́ wa ẹ̀ta ní kó fẹ́ mi lójú kó fi àtàsùn ẹjọ́ nítorí tọ́lọ́run for the mere fact that kò rí àdúrà ní pé àdúrà ò dà fún ara ẹ̀ gbọ́ pé sọ pé àdúrà ò dà ẹ jẹ́ ká ẹ̀kọ́ àdúrà nǹkan tá a bá ní ká fi hàn àdúrà lọ́wọ́ King White is going to be transformed with the people around him. Òòṣà abẹ̀fẹ̀ ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mọ́ wọn bíbá ìwọ̀n mo ti mọ̀ wọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀ kò sí kan tó jọ̀rọ̀ mú ọ̀rọ̀ owó a lè ṣe jọ̀gbọ̀n pé wọ́n ṣe jọ̀gbọ̀n pé ọ̀rọ̀ owó ìdọ̀tí kò sí kan ìgbà tá àbẹ̀fẹ̀ ní ọ̀rọ̀ owó díẹ̀ ìgbà yẹn ni àbẹ̀fẹ̀ wá dìfẹ́ǹdì nǹkan tí ó yẹ kábẹ̀fẹ̀ dìfẹ́ǹd but it is bygone àbẹ̀fẹ̀ ní pé bí mo ṣe ń sọ pé àbẹ̀fẹ̀ will still come and explain that mfn mo ti rí báyìí and I can tell you categorically àfi létà àdẹ̀ríbẹ̀ ògbóni fún Ọlọ́run ẹ jẹ́ ká yín Ọlọ́run lógo ẹ jọ nítorí kan náà bàbá lè ràn àdúrà lọ́wọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká ràn àdúrà lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run máa bless yín and for everybody tó gbọ́ àlọ́ tó tún padà dísà ìlú tó ti ẹ̀gbá bọ̀ torí èèyàn náà lẹni tí wọ́n bá ẹ̀wù kan tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn là kí ló dé nítorí kíni ẹ jọ for every one of you tó dísà láti ní change of mind tó dẹ̀ dísà láti bless àdúrà Ọlọ́run máa bless yín ẹ̀yin fi rú ẹ̀gbà it is okay a lè sún lọ́la wọ́n lè parí ẹ̀ tó máa fẹ́ parí ẹ̀ kan parí ẹ̀ bọ̀ èmi máa sọ openly let him stay on his own ilé ti pọ̀ jù ó ti pọ̀ jù ẹ ṣé gan very nice day mo ṣì wà pẹ̀lú yín ṣá.
Thank you so much ẹ ṣé mà MFM mo really appreciate yín. So for accountability sake, because àdúrà náà ti sọ pé òun ò ní lo account òun but ó ti link pẹ̀lú company kan tó yẹ pé everything tó bá ń fún ọ níbẹ̀ ó máa accountability máa wà for accountability sake. So tó bá ti drop link yẹn fún àwọn èèyàn so tẹ́ bá ti click ẹ̀ ó lè gbé help àdúrà wa so anything tẹ́ bá fẹ́ donate síbẹ̀ ẹ fi síbẹ̀ for the account number so tí wọ́n bá ti authorize fún wa because I don't want to have anything to do with money àbí nǹkan so eléyìí tí wọ́n bá ti authorize so òun la máa try láti drop fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín so and I really appreciate you guys mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín gidi gan. Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè ò ní fi gbogbo yín sílẹ̀ ní agbára Ọlọ́run ikú ò ní pa yín kò ní pa ọmọ yín ẹ ṣé gan kí Ọlọ́run kó wà pẹ̀lú yín so mo really appreciate yín mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín Òòṣà abẹ́fẹ́ sista abẹ́fẹ́ MFM so mo fẹ́ kí ẹ kẹ́ bá wa reach out sí wọn so if anything tó bá máa wá. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín God bless you so over to you ma abẹ́fẹ́.
The top person on the panel.
wọ́n ló ń kí abẹ́fẹ́ talẹ́ nínú ẹ̀ bá ń kí abẹ́fẹ́ àwa gbóhùn yẹn lọ.
dáhùn yẹn ẹ dáhùn.
blessing family. Gbogbo bá mi kí wọn, ilé wọn máa tò, ọmọ wọn ò ní dojú rú, ọkọ wọn máa balẹ̀.
Àmì mà.
Màmá nìyẹn o.
Mọ́mí ti jí wá bá mi lọ́fíìsì láàárọ̀.
Ẹ ṣe màmá mi ẹ má wọrí o, ẹ ṣàfọkàn bá.
Màmá nìyẹn, màmá ló wà pẹ̀lú wọn yẹn o.
Ló wà pẹ̀lú wọn. Màmá ẹ má wọrí kọ́kọ́ òun ṣàdúrà. Yeah, I understand. Màmá nǹkan kan ò ní ṣàdúrà lọ́wọ́ yín lórúkọ Jésù. Ojú yín ò tún ní rí bí mọ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ìmọ̀ ọ̀tá ò ní ṣe lórí yín lórí ìdílé yín. Gbogbo nǹkan tó dẹ̀ ń lọ yìí Ọlọ́run á bá wa yanjú ẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Àtọmọ ọmọ yín àti ìyàwó ọmọ yín àtàwọn ọmọ tí yín gbogbo ọlọ́màdégbà fún yín. Lórúkọ Jésù bógo bá ń jẹ́ ti Ọlọ́run tọ́lọ́run bá ń jẹ́ Ọlọ́run ẹ̀ tún ní fojú mọ́ sàárè ọmọ tó lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ẹ ṣáà máa àdúrà ní kẹ́ máa fi jagun. Ṣé tí bọ̀ ìyá mi àdúrà báyìí ní kẹ́ máa fi jagun. Ní dààmú kankan. Ìwọ ìtẹ́ má lọ tán kámẹ́rà sójú màmá ọ̀hún.
Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ gan, ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́, Ọlọ́run máa dúró sí gbogbo nǹkan ní ṣe ní lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ẹ ṣé gan, mo appreciate ilé àtọ̀nà yẹn ní dàrú. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń bá mi tó, Ọlọ́run máa bá mi tó gbogbo nǹkan yín, òun jẹ́ ẹ̀rẹ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ẹ ṣé gan, mo dúpẹ́ pé ẹ nífẹ̀ẹ́ Ọlọ́run, ẹ dẹ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ bí Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ yín. Ẹ ṣé, ẹbí ṣe fẹ́ràn ọmọ ìkejì ẹ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ara yín. Ẹ máa ká ṣojú ṣáájú, mo dúpẹ́ pé ìṣojú ṣáájú. Ẹ ṣé gan, mo appreciate mi mọ́kọ́ tí mo lè fi máa dúpẹ́, ṣùgbọ́n mo kún máa gbàdúrà fún lọ́sàn-án, láàárọ̀, lálẹ́, ibi ò lè ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ní ọ̀rẹ́ ọ̀fọ̀ tàbí ẹ̀yìn kan lórí ọmọ, ẹ̀yìn jẹ́ kò lórí ọmọ. Àdúrà ní tó wá gbé kò ní dá àwọn ọmọ ní àdúrà ní tó wá ní kò ní dá àwọn ọmọ ní ẹ ṣé mọ́. Ẹgbẹ́ tí wọ́n á bẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀yà bí àwọn ẹjọ́ ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ ayé kí wọ́n ẹ̀ṣẹ́ wà ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ wọn pé kọ́ máa bínú. Ẹjọ́ ẹ̀yà bí àwọn ní ẹjọ́ ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún kọ́ máa bínú. Kọ́ jọ ń sọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Kọ́ ṣàǹkó promise àwọn gbèjà ọkọ̀ gbóngbè máa gbà yín. Àwọn àyíká kan gbà kan lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àlàáfíà yóò ní sọnù. Agbára ó ṣí ìṣègùn ẹ̀kọ́ àdúró sí mi. Ìṣègùn.
Mọ́mì, Ọlọ́run á pọ́n yín lé mà. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, ẹni dààmú. Ẹni mọ sàárè ọmọ mọ́. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí lórúkọ Jésù kò tún ní resurface mọ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ẹ wá ní dàgbà àyà. Níjọ́ nǹkan ẹ̀yẹ Liam, Adura àti Blessing àtàwọn àbúrò tó kù lórúkọ Jésù wọn ní fi ń ṣàwátì. Ẹ̀yin la máa rí. Ẹ ní dúró fún nǹkan báyìí mọ́ lórúkọ Jésù. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá tún fẹ́ gbé ibi àbí ogun dìde lórúkọ Jésù, Ọlọ́run fi àkọ́bí wọn fi ṣe ìrúbọmi fún ẹ̀mí tàwọn ọmọ. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, gbogbo ibikíbi tó tún kù fún yín, èyí tó jẹ́ pé generational ibi ni lórúkọ Jésù, Ọlọ́run á ṣe àwẹ̀nùmú ẹ̀ fún yín. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, gbogbo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó wá tá ti ṣẹ̀ nígbà tá a mọ̀dí tó wá fẹ́ máa regenerate lórúkọ Jésù, Ọlọ́run á dáríjì gbogbo wa. Ọ̀rọ̀ táwọn ọwọ́ táwọn ẹsẹ̀ wọn ò ní fi kàn wá, wọn ò ní fi kàn àwọn ọmọ wa. Mo wá rí àwọn ọmọ yín, mo rí wọn sínú ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọ̀dọ́ àgùntàn, ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó ju ẹ̀jẹ̀ ìdán. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ Jésù yóò ṣaládé ààbò lórí wọn, yóò yí wọn ká. Wọn ò ní rìn ní bó ti ebi ń pọ̀nà, ohun tí ayé òfin sí lọ́wọ́ lórí àwọn ọmọ náà, wọn ò ní bèrè lọ́wọ́ yín. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, ẹ̀ ní fojú sunkún ọmọ mọ́ o. Agbára Ọlọ́run ayọ̀ lẹ́ máa yọ̀ lórí àwọn tó kù lórúkọ Jésù. Liam ò ní dòkú mọ́ yín lójú. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, Wùmí náà kò ní dòkú mọ́ yín lójú. Ẹ ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe dúró sí ìlú. Adúpẹ́ àmọ́ lóore gan. Ẹ ní dàgbàyà mọ́ mi. Ẹ wo kì í ṣe pé àmọ́ dáadáa àmọ́ Ọlọ́run á bá mi fi ṣọ́ ẹ̀ṣọ́ yín lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ẹ jẹun ọmọ kálẹ̀. Ẹ wò ẹ náà tún á gbé yín ga jù báyìí lọ. Èèyàn láti jẹ̀yà kó tó jọrọ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nínú ìyàtẹ̀ ìjẹ́ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ẹ máa jẹ́ dọjọ́ ọkùnrin yín lórúkọ Jésù. Ẹ máa jọ ọ̀rọ̀ yín agbára Ọlọ́run. Láàbá mi ṣọ́ yín mà ẹ ṣé máa on behalf of Òòṣà àtàbẹ̀fẹ́ àti gbogbo àwọn tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ yín, tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ Àdúrà, tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ Liam àti Ọmọwùmí. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Àtẹ̀jẹ̀ àti mo yín Ọlọ́run ní fi síbi tó mú wa o.
Ọlọ́run á dúró tẹ̀ yín náà.
àdúrà dẹ̀ ó máa débi tẹ́ẹ̀lérò lágbára ọlọ́run ibi tó yẹ kó dé ọlọ́run máa fi ẹsẹ̀ rìn síbẹ̀ lórúkọ jésù ẹ wà ní sunkún lórí àwọn tó kù o gbogbo nǹkan tọ́nà fi jíǹkì yín tẹ́ fi máa ṣèyàn láyé ọlọ́run máa fi lé lọ́wọ́ lágbára ọlọ́run sunkún lórí ọmọ ẹ ní sunkún lórí liam máa ṣoríire àdúrà máa ṣoríire gbogbo àwọn tó wà lẹ́yìn àdúrà náà wọ́n máa ṣoríire àtẹ̀gbọ́n wọn lágbára ọlọ́run wọ́n máa débi gíga ibi tó yẹ kán dé lágbára ọlọ́run wọn wá ní kí wọ́n fa yín lẹ́kún pọ̀ nípa àwọn ìlú náà bàmí náà lẹ́kún o àti gbogbo àwa tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ọlọ́run tó dẹ̀ ní pé Mohbad máa rìn bó ṣe rìn yẹn ọlọ́run ò tún ní wá sọ di àkókò àmọ́ yín lọ́wọ́ lágbára ọlọ́run àní sunkún lórí àwọn ọmọ wa lórúkọ Jésù gbogbo ẹni tó dẹ̀ ti fẹnu pẹ̀gàn yín lágbára ọlọ́run mo gbàdúrà fún wọn kọ́lọ́run mí sí wọn lọ́kàn ìwé ò kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́ kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́dẹ nǹkankan wa lórúkọ Jésù ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ máa gbé wa lékè ẹni tó wá ń béèrè pé báwo ló ṣe rìn tọmọ ẹ fi kú mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́ ó onítọ̀hún ó kọ ọlọ́run ò ní pa yín lẹ́kún mọ́ ẹ ní sunkún ọmọ ẹ ní fojú sunkún ọmọ gbogbo wọn ní fojú sunkún àwọn ọmọ wa láyọ̀ àtàlàfíà báyìí la máa gbéǹgbé ayọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ tá a bí lórúkọ Jésù ọlọ́run gbé gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wa débi gíga ọlọ́run ti nu omijé yín nù àìtún ní rírú ẹ̀ mọ́ ọlọ́run rẹ̀ ní fi ṣàtúfà lórúkọ Jésù
ìyàwó kejì ẹ jẹ́ n kọrin kékeré kan fún ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ n kọrin díẹ̀ kan wọ́n ní lọ́jọ́ ẹyẹ ọmọ ẹ lọ́jọ́ ẹyẹ ọmọ ẹ kára ẹ mọ́kọ aṣọ kórí ẹ mọ́kọ gèlè lọ́jọ́ ẹyẹ ọmọ ẹ lọ́jọ́ ẹyẹ ọmọ ẹ lọ́jọ́ ẹyẹ ọmọ ẹ kẹsẹ̀ ẹ mọ́kọ bàtà kọ́wọ́ ẹ mọ́kọ àgò lọ́jọ́ ẹyẹ ọmọ ẹ. Ọlọ́run ní báyìí nínú jẹ́ ìyá Mohbad. Ẹ̀tún ní rí bànújẹ́ ọmọ mọ́ láyé yín pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run. Gbogbo nǹkan tí ọ̀tá bá wulẹ̀ wo sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀dá nílé ayé pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run á gbé yín lékè. Àwọn ọmọ yín á dirú wọn á dìgbà fún yín. Ẹ ní mọ sàárì ọmọ mọ́ láyé yín pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run. Ọ̀rọ̀ yín á dayọ̀ á dídùn. Ó ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó dáa. Tó bá dáa tán kí lẹ fẹ́ fi pìtàn láyé yín tẹ́lẹ̀.
Let's come back, please.
Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ìtàn ló máa jẹ́. Inshallah. Àwọn ẹni Ọlọ́run wọ́n rí jù báyìí lọ.
Guys, I was
ẹni tí wọ́n pè ní apá ọ̀tún.
Let me come up for you. I was recording Zumo. So I recorded a Zumo with another phone. Zumo was live, so we want to discuss about it. So let me just leave this place. So Zumo was live. Zumo happens to be the main guy that Omoumi was saying that. Sorry, I never have the phone for how many days now. I wanted to quickly record it. So Zumo finally speak out. Zumo said the main guy that is in that video that Mr. Yomi Fabi have been trending, that be carrying up and down. So Zumo said it was Wumi and Mohbad that was fighting, not him, Zumo and Wumi. So Wumi went to national television to go and lie. Even Wumi almost stabbed him. He said, if you will hear a lot of things, I recorded it. You will hear a lot of things. So Wumi is lying. Wumi is lying.
That happened in that video.
Okay.
Wumi, alábàjọ tó ṣe lè gbé síta, mo ní kó gbé síta.
Let's come back, please. Let's come back, please. Zumo said he will release the video in some days now. Let's come back.
And I'll just me like humanity then shake me for you. And I said it now. He said Wumi and Mohbad were having misunderstanding. Even he was trying to on TikTok about 20 minutes ago. And Zomo said Mohbad even used his own phone on live stream. Yes, Mohbad used his own phone to do what? To do the video.
Yeah.
And the main reason why I'm now asking that what is baffling me is that Mohbad is fighting Wunmi. Mohbad is using your own phone to do video. How did that happen? Why can't Mohbad use his own phone? And you said you are not using iPhone. Zomo, come take this iPhone. Maybe log in down your iCloud. Zomo, come and take this phone. Zomo, come and take this phone. Come and log in your iCloud here. I beg you. Come and take this phone. Come and log in your iCloud here. So we can see everything that is going. This phone is useless for me right now. You can have it. You talk about Mama Dawo phone kiri here. If you need to go for me, continue log back. I have phone for Zoom. This is the phone I can give you. I can give you, don't worry. Just to get the truth. You know. Alright, continue. Okay.
Now, wow, Wunmi, why you dey lie? Wunmi, why you dey lie? Hey.
And now, the Dawo, it don't tire everybody. Come take this phone. No, let me tell you, everybody. Let's look what happened yesterday to this morning. Let's use this as an example. Look at what Karimo did yesterday night. Just how the family do manipulate everybody. So this guy is trying to just put this guy in trouble. But let me tell you, Zomo, you want it or not? Everybody wants to see that video. And please, I want to ask you, is that the way they send that stuff to Yomi? Covering the background, covering the background of the video. If not so, they have something they are hiding. And the guy Zomo is not. I mean, I don't go fight. Why I go fight for Zomo? Say I know Zomo from anywhere, but I just don't want problem for anybody. I should not be on that. I should not be on where Zomo is, but the person that calls Zomo on live stream, I cannot. Yes, that's why I'm there. Then I'll support her in anything she do. Let anybody say anything. They have their own opinion. Your own opinion cannot rule over their own opinion. Everybody has equal right to think anyhow. But at the same time, we just have to use our head. And we should not let emotion to take over us. Please, nobody mention Zomo. And Zomo, no verse. All the people where they tell you, say, may you do this, may you do that, may you go, may you not talk, may you not talk, may you not talk. By the end of the day, if a shall get killed, or if you get us back, now you go carry him. You no go see us. The only help we can help you, the only help we can help you is what we are doing now. Asking you question. The question, they go to record them. The answer, they go to record them. They go help you publish them. If you get money, you too go to this news. But me, I don't get shit back where I give you. I don't get money. The only thing where I get now my phone and this platform where I use fight for the justice for Mohbad. To me, I thought, say, I don't get money where I use buy phone for anybody. If you come collect this thing, log in your iCloud. How much do they sell iPhone 6 now? iPhone 6 should be around 50,000, 60,000. The money where I go use buy food stuff, I go use and buy food for you. I bet me, come collect this iPhone like that, Jerry. 50,000, 60,000, I go use and buy you keys. Yeah, I think I can do that. And now, I beg. So everybody, this is my own little advice to all what is going on. I beg you. Zomo, I know you're still saying on that. Even though.
Perkins, Koto advice here.
Let's come back.
Now, my concern is this. Talama believe Ninu Zomo.